No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria Watch, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria Watch, yo. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch, yo. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria Watch, yo. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria Watch, yo.
As the big heart or the heartbeat of Nigeria. But the state of the roads in those states before now could make any big heartbeat faster. So I consistently monitor the state of those roads during the reign of Okowa and Obaseki. So with the advent of a new administration, I decided to go to Warri again to continue my monitoring. I was shocked to see the massive flyover being constructed by the current governor, Sheriff Oborewere at Tenere Junction, PTI Junction, and DSC roundabout. And I even learned he just flagged off the construction of another one at Uromi Junction in Agbo. I like flyover. I remember silently praying for Edo to have similar experience because the road linking Warri, Sapele to Benin could not be called a road. Well, with the current administration, I didn't need to now look or wait for that because my recent visit to Benin City to ascertain the root cause of the crisis in Ekpoma, which I wanted to talk about today though, because I'm a proud product of the law faculty of Ekpoma. Anyway, we'll talk about that one next week because my trip opened my eyes to the road construction and rehabilitation currently going on in Benin and Edo Central Political Zone. So I need to chook my output for the matter, especially in a state where we never see those kind flyover before, you understand. So I must state that while I thought that the bridge and road construction at Ramat Park in Benin, for me, was quite ambitious, considering the length and scale and distance of the bridge, especially considering the fact that, Edo is not rich like Delta State, and IGR are not too plenty. But from record, those states are getting more money now. I was, however, marveled to see the same scale of construction of a flyover bridge being constructed at Sapele Road. Remember that spot where former Governor Obaseki was once stuck in a flooded ditch due to bad roads, which he claimed was federal government responsibility. Now for that man. I even see the current governor, Monday Okpebolo Akpakomiza, don't construct road to Obaseki village. Anyway, now bragging right for her. Where that road was abandoned for years. I beg this Akpakomiza hype men, they should tell us the meaning of Akpakomiza now. Well, and our topic for another day. Even though the Ekpoma axis of the Benin Auchi Road that used to be traveler's nightmare is now wearing a new look with dualization and backfill with hard rock and reinforced with iron and concrete slabs. The Ewu and Agbede axis of the road is still terrible. So please, the contractor should hurry up to save travelers from that nightmare called traveling on that road. The governor's social media, his rating is very low because of the controversy surrounding his election. I remember the budget and the fact that he's not elitist, if you know what I mean. But if he continues like this by delivering credible infrastructure, in no time, the ordinary people on the street will be singing, his praises. And that would be a shame on the elite who came before him, spoke big English, only ended up renovating buildings. Anyway, he don't tell Babajide Otitoju of TVC say he no be elite and he does not want to be and will not pretend to be. We go wait, we go remind anytime he tries to pretend to be. While I hear he's trying to revive agriculture, build a new hospital in Uromi, rehabilitate road and improve quality education without speaking much grammar, he must, however, remember that he should revamp the existing healthcare scattered across the geopolitical zone while he's building new ones, because he needs to create opportunities, not just for mechanized agriculture and farming, but also agro-based processing industry to generate employment and stimulate growth and improve revenue for the state, because now when people work, they'll feel paid tax. He must also be ready to confront the security in the state headlong without pandering to the north, south, east, or west, if you understand, because this will drive investment as the menace of young boys occupying hotels, all in the name of cryptocurrency, businesses and fraud, yahoo, is becoming a new reality. And say nobody go invest in an unsafe environment, as even farmers will not be able to access their farmland. And lastly, creating synergies with his counterparts in Edo and Kogi will go a long way in making the state safe and propelling it to fulfilling its potential. So I will therefore advocate, while I salute the governor's effort at ensuring an enabling environment for business to thrive in Edo State and ensuring he consistently aligns his plans and program with the ordinary people rather than the elite, especially starting from his constituency, Edo Central, because of long years of continuous neglect, if you agree with me. He should also remember to develop the human capital index in the state and collaborate with the private sector to create job opportunity for the teeming young populations who are increasingly going into fraud, kidnapping, and other social vices in the state. Like they say, an idle mind na the devil's workshop. But most importantly, the governor should focus more on governing Edo State for now and leave out President Tinubu and his 2027 re-election, as the president has the capacity to fry his own fish. Because if he provides the needed governance, job, leadership, education for kids, water in the tap and our homes, good and affordable housing and healthcare for everybody, safe environment for our businesses, and good road to and fro our various communities, he will not need to campaign for Asiwaju, as his deed will do the talking, while the people will naturally follow him. But without these things, if you like, even if everybody in Edo State, including police and school children, wear Tinubu cap, on the day of election, they will all chop in money and vote the other way. Like they say, a word said in half goes into the wise and becomes a whole. I don't talk my own. So for more episodes, simply follow us on all our social media platforms shown on your screen. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that we can collectively advise our leaders. For if you do good deeds, you sing good tunes or preach good gospel, even if you build your house in a thick of forest, the world will create a path to you. See you next week. Share. All right, guys. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all right there. Thanks for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Yes, we don't come again. Happy New Week to everybody where they listen to me. Mother of our mommy diaspora, good evening to you, mommy. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for being there with us here every day. Abu Azim, my brother, I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you every day. Mother Eugenia, good evening to you, ma. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Chris. I can see you, me. I can see you as well. At peace. At peace. By the way, where you day is at peace. You just leave us for a street like that. For the past 78 years, I never say at peace for this platform. I've got a 7 girl, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. God bless you. Good evening to you. I appreciate you, Malapegi Monday. Thank you very much. Stella Fini, I can see you in the building. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good evening, good evening, good evening, my people. Leonard, I can see you. Amy, I can see you. Good evening, my wonderful people. And God bless you now.
Then we have Crystal CXL Discussion Channel TV right there as well. Then we also have if I'm on a place today, not be small thing, Lucy. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. In case I don't mention your name, not intentional, just know that I appreciate your time with us. I just want to quickly say something because my presentation continues. I'm not posting out a link yet because there are more concerned Nigerians who pour out their plight over the journey to 2027. So I'm going to play into the videos shortly. But in Edo State, Okpebolo, should I call him satanic now or just mention his name? Just call him by his name, right? Okay, just for today, let me call him by his name. Because the pressure that we are putting on him, I can see is working gradually. I don't rub shoulders with politicians, and I'm not really interested. My duty is to put them under pressure. While their satanic supporters believe that when you're putting them under pressure, you hate them, not knowing that you are doing them a favor by putting them under pressure to do well for us. To be honest, it would be a big shame to Obaseki that Okpebolo will not only beat his record in Edo State, but is going to disgracefully erase his name in Edo State. Yeah, Okpebolo is doing a lot currently in Edo State. As you know, this man, he ring himself enter power. Yes, you and I know that one. He don't win the election. Aswe Godaro probably won the election. Or let's say Aswe Godaro won the election, because I wanted to say Olumide. Olumide was far away. So Okpebolo ring himself, as Tinubu ring himself to become president. Remember, I told you guys that as Tinubu ring himself to become president, for example, is doing well and is stabilizing Nigeria and stepping on toes, and for the past satanic leaders that have ruled Nigeria and all that. For me, for not concern me whether I ring himself enter government. Why some people oppose me by saying ringing is bad in every ramification and all that, blah blah blah. We shouldn't support ringing. And I told them, if I see somebody that will ring themselves into power today and stabilize this country, Nigeria, make it a better country for me, and let me experience it in my time, I will support the person. I've said this so many times. But currently, in my state, Okpebolo is doing well in terms of infrastructure. For now, in terms of infrastructure, we are working from distance. Our pressure is paying off and all that. And that is all I want to say. On this one, yes, I'll continue to criticize him. I'll continue to put him under pressure. I don't have anything against him. I don't know him before. In fact, I've never heard his name before. It's funny enough, right? I never heard his name before. In fact, let me shock you guys. I never heard Aswin Godaro name before this election. Not everything I know. I won't say I be Jesus Christ. Not everything me know. Now where my brain reach, like they talk reach. I never hear about Aswin Godaro before all my life. Until he came out to contest for the past election. I never hear about Okpebolo before all my life until he came out. So for me, I cannot just sit down and have anything against anybody that is ruling us. I just want you to do well. So Okpebolo, we are watching you. Yes, so Margarita, I never heard of these people before. I don't know Obi Cubana. The first time I'm hearing this name, it be like that guy for House of Assembly, for National House of Assembly for Abuja. What do they call that guy? That guy, that I call him Yeye guy. Now we come from those state where they fight Natasha that time. What's his name again? Was it the ethics or whatever? I don't forget. Can somebody correct me? That's a good guy now. With the top position for National Assembly for Abuja. Imasuen, God bless you. I never hear about Imasuen before in my entire life. I never see a picture before. I never know where he did. I never see shadow before. I don't know where he come from. For me to know him, now when they fight Natasha, I bought it that time. I make me call Noah. So for me, yes. So Babolo, we are watching you from afar. Today, you see now, I exempted you from being satanic. Only today, we are watching you. Our pressure is paying off. I hear say you talk, say the people on social media are not helping you, and your team on social media, they are not doing well for you as well. We know that, but still, I believe what they can do for you right now to make you to make your work more visible to not just Edo Light, to Nigerians, both home and in the diaspora, is for them to start showing the work you're doing right now. Yes, you know, but with the way you are going, without no stop, no break or whatever, it's going to be a big disgrace for satanic Obaseki. Yes, Obaseki will collect satanism or satanic name from me for today, because whether you like it or not, Obaseki failed for 8 years. Let's be honest. Yeah, we don't need to be sentimental. He failed. You know, Al-Shomole failed. You know, Lucky Benedio failed. Who again? You know, all these people, all of them failed. So, Okpebolo, for you not to be in the list of those that failed, because the way you are going now, it looks like you are very busy. You are working. Just continue. Make that one for help you for your illegitimacy, how you came into power. Now, only that one people go look, say, let's not say ring himself. Thank God say ring himself for the man call excuse. If not, if you all do, now I know that's what they do for the first 2 years or first 4 years, now, but they do want to forget re-elected, then you now start misbehaving and all that. But still, we'll continue to keep eyes on you. But nevertheless, I appreciate you all, my people. Obi Cubana matter still a trend, not be small. A lot of Nigerians have reacted bitterly over Obi Cubana decided to work for Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 2027 general or rather presidential election. So I'm going to take these videos here so that we can see what people are saying. But let's start with our sister Lisa. For those of you that want to join the panel, immediately I play this video, I'm going to post out a link now. You can come in and let's talk about the things that's affecting you and I. Now God, I will bless you, my people.
Welcome, my brothers and sisters. I have some breaking news to share. Obi Cubana has been appointed by Tinubu to be a coordinator in Southeast for City Boy movements. City Boy is Jagaban. Tinubu is the one they are calling City Boy. So Sheyi have appointed Obi Cubana to be the zonal leader. Let me read it from the news. 2027 election. Obi Cubana has been appointed. Obi Cubana appointed Southeast coordinator of the City Boy movement constituted by Tinubu. That is to say that Obi Cubana is now the Fagburu in Southeast for 2027 general election. Just like MC Oluomo. Just like MC Oluomo is Agbero in Southwest region. Obi Cubana. Now Tinubu appoints Obi Cubana to, let me read it, please. Sorry. Let me read the flyer, because the flyer, they fly them all over social media since yesterday. Dr. Obiniyewu, aka Obi Cubana, Chairman, Cubana Group, CBN Zonal Director, Southeast. Southeast is now the Southeast Zonal Coordinator and has been also appointed as the coordinator of City Boy movement, New Hope called Renewed Hope movement for Southeast. So in 2027 election, the duty of Obi Cubana is that he is now the chairman of people that snatch ballot boss. Naim Sheyi Tinubu, Obi Cubana. Sheyi Tinubu appointed you as the leader of Agbero. Was that the reason why you people had that meeting in the Deborah Hotel, where I see enviable, that one where they say keke, money, you Obi Cubana, Joe Wizazi was not there. That meeting where Sheyi Tinubu called them, now they tell us the result of that meeting. So as it stands now, Obi Cubana is going to, if P2B is going to be contesting in 2027 election, presidential election, Obi Cubana duty is to snatch ballot box and paper anywhere where P2B is winning. Anywhere P2B is winning, Obi Cubana duty is to arrange his boys where go snatch ballot box and ballot papers, just like MC Oluomo is doing in Southwest, in Yoruba region. Obi Cubana have been appointed for Southeast region. So, Obi Cubana, Maybe you don't know your duty, or you don't know why you were appointed. Let us break it down for you. In 2027 general election, your duty is that you are going to arrange youth for Southeast. And their duty is what their other people, they do for Southwest. Your own is to make sure that Tinubu win the whole Southeast region. And you are going to make it possible through snatching of ballot papers and snatching of ballot boxes. And to intimidate voters. So a billionaire like you call yourself a billionaire. A billionaire like you sat down in a meeting with a small Sheyi Tinubu that is not up to 45 years. Sheyi never reached 45. His last year he celebrated his 40 years. A small boy, Obele called you for a meeting. You and E-Money. Ona go the meeting. And these people had the audacity to print a picture, a poster of you, and crown you the head of Agbero in Southeast. I'm shaming on your behalf. Obi Cubana. So you are going to abandon your business. You are going to leave your business and you will start moving your boys. Because right now you will start recruiting boys. Recruiting boys for the sole reasons of snatching of ballot papers. Now why Sheyi Tinubu appoint you? So Sheyi Tinubu that does not have any job. Sheyi Tinubu that have not done any business in his life, if not sitting down to be eating free money from his father, is the one appointing a self-made man like you, a billionaire like you. Now Sheyi Tinubu they appoint you. Sheyi Tinubu they appoint you and him money. I said that I saw this poster yesterday. I say it cannot be true. It cannot be true until I started seeing it everywhere. Even Obi Cubana, they even shame to acknowledge, to accept the appointments. It's a shame. If now you no go shame. That a little boy for Lala. Sheyi Tinubu for Lala because of the opportunity where he gets to be swallowing money with his father in Lagos and in Nigeria. Naim, so did they threaten you? Obi Cubana, did they threaten you that if you don't accept this appointment, they say then go burn your properties because now waiting the news know them. If you don't agree, then go from midnight, they jail from backyard and more your property. Is that the reason? It's not even enough. I do not want to accept this appointment. For Sheyi Tinubu to even see you finish, now see finish with this, it shows that Sheyi doesn't have respect. You know the respect on her. He's giving you the head of Agbero. A billionaire like you that started from scratch. Sheyi Tinubu, a little boy who will not be anybody if not that his father was able to secure Lagos and is more like in charge of the whole of Lagos and turn the whole of Yoruba people to their slaves. And the boy is now gloating on his father, strategy of knowing how to enslave Yorubas and taking over Lagos. The boy is swimming in poverty, swimming in riches. The boy is swimming in, money that they don't know how hard it is to make money. And you are appointed. You are appointed as Southeast Zonal Coordinator. You are now a coordinator. Coordinator. You are now a coordinator in Southeast. If Sheyi Tinubu have respect for you, Obi Cubana, fear no go gree am. If you have not condescended so low, if you no be say una reduce yourself to nothing, Sheyi Tinubu no go fear no go gree Sheyi Tinubu to give you the job when he give Agbero or AMC Oluomo the stark illiterate Agbero for Southwest. But Sheyi Tinubu look you finish because say they know that you people. Now let me tell you, because they know say that you people don't have balls. You cannot command any vote in Southeast. You know that. You don't even have influence. You cannot influence anybody. You can't influence our youth. You cannot influence our people. Even elderly mothers in the village, our mama, Obi Cubana, you cannot influence them to vote for Tinubu in 2027. All these things the Tinubu is doing is because of he is a failure. If Tinubu did not fail the people, he will not be sweating this hard to make sure that he take all over, like he win all the whole state in Nigeria. This is the evidence, the handwork, the footprint, the handprint of a failure. Now look at you. Whenever we have issue in Southeast, you cannot see Obi Cubana coming out to speak. Obi Cubana that have not spoken for Igbo people before. Obi Cubana that have not, taken our matters seriously. Obi Cubana that have not come out to passionately talk about the injustice against his own people. Now the same man who I give Southeast Zonal Coordinator to come and tell us what? to come and convince us to have to, we are going to vote for Tinubu. He knows that they go stone him. All man I are pure water. The worst thing Tinubu go do be say he go give you 100 loads of rice. If they give you rice, they will give you 1 billion naira. Say you can they share 8,000. And now waiting you won't come down to come do. Is that what you will go to Southeast to come and do? To come and be sharing money, sharing them rice? If they refuse to accept money or rice, or if you see that they are not voting for the city boy, the so-called city boy, you will now start snatching of ballot papers, snatching of ballot boxes, and burning them. And anyone who no agree, I want him notice, I want him in Lagos. So Obi Cubana, you are now an Agburu. You are now a tout. You were a tout because this Southeast Zonal Coordinator simply means you are a tout. You don't have influence. You can't convince voters. You can't even win in your family. If they do election for the whole of your compound, I can assure you that Obi Cubana, you know, go win. So is it that these people don't even know that you don't have influence? You cannot convince our people to vote. What will you tell them? I'm waiting for your campaign, no? I'm waiting for you to come and start campaigning because now you are Southeast Zonal Coordinator for City Boy movement, for Tinubu movement, for the so-called Jagaban movement. I want to hear what you will say. I want to know how you want to keep your mouth to tell our people. Now, I know say to even agree, say they don't give you the thing. You get as they do you for body. Because you know the truth. You know the truth that Tinubu is a monumental failure. You know the truth that Tinubu have nothing to offer. But because say you dey fear, because you don't get boss, because you are a coward, because Obi Cubana is a coward, he was a coward. He was a pure coward. The generation of men where we get now, who coward. They leave the person who go fit off for. The person that can easily talk and the people go listen for Southeast is in them, they know. They know that one now. Or can be go hanging hammer before. Who is Obi Cubana? Who even know? Like, I'm even trying to understand how these people manage to give Obi Cubana Southeast Zonal Coordinator. And the person will give you the thing is one Sheyi. One Sheyi Tinubu. Sheyi Tinubu, if not be the way where Nigeria take day. You go call Sheyi Tinubu, yeah, one of your boys where they carry container for, where they carry carton for you, they go to put for trailer. If not the way where Nigeria dey, Sheyi Tinubu ya one boy, one boy, yeah, oh yeah, go and do this, go and clear this, take this money, go and pay inside account for me. But because of the way where Nigeria dey, corruption, because of the way where they swallow money with impunity and nobody is questioning them. Now why small Sheyi Tinubu? Sheyi Tinubu of yesterday. Sheyi Tinubu in Kenya, Jiwena make a point. Can you imagine the insults? Can you imagine the level of degradation? Like the level of, oh my God, he don't see una finish. He don't see una no be anybody. Like the level of rottenness in the mind of this boy to condescend, bring you people this low. You know, not saying bring una low. Hey, they even put APC logo on top of it. City Boy movement. Dr. Obinna Iyebu, Southeast Zonal Coordinator. Obi Cubana appointed Southeast Coordinator of the City Boy movement, constituted by Sheyi Tinubu. Constituted by Sheyi Tinubu.
They acknowledge the elephant in the room. Obi Cubana flagging up for APC. I'm not gonna lie, this came as a shock to me. When I saw the poster, I was like, what the fuck? So let's quickly look at the poster. It says City Boy Movement, then the APC logo, then Obi Cubana wearing Isiagu and a titled Igbo man red cap. Then as you can see, let's read through. Dr. Obinna Iyebu. I hope I pronounced that well. I hope I did not butcher the name. Dr. Obinna Iyebu. Then bracket Obi Cubana, Chairman Cubana Group, CBM, Zonal Director. CBM means City Boy Movement, Southeast. Southeast Zonal Coordinator. Then as you can see, City Boy Movement, City Boy Media, hashtag CBM, and a lot of people are not happy. Like this girl called Chisom, bracket, hates APC. Tomorrow, if someone says they hate Obi Cubana and his children, you fools will start asking why. But look at a private citizen, a billionaire for that matter, taking side with the government that is impoverishing Nigerians in order to enrich protect himself and his family. Then we have this person called Anambra Feson. He says, he wrote a whole epistle. He said, whoever advised Obi Cubana to take up that position does not have his best interests at heart. He has personally smeared his own reputation. Tinubu will come and go, but this decision will remain part of your legacy forever. There are people who will wake up tomorrow claim they are leading the city boy movement, and nobody will pay attention. Pay them any attention. This habit of ignoring public sentiment comes from sheer arrogance. Doing boy for Seyi Tinubu with all your clout is political suicide. It trashes years of hard work. People will no longer see your wealth as a product of diligence and enterprise. They will attribute it to political patronage. It turns everything you built in terms of social capital into a mess. If you make decision as a leader, someone people look up to without any regards for the feelings and opinions of the people, then you are nothing but a tyrant. Money without direction and opportunities. We have seen this movie before. We know how people who championed similar paths in the past ended. Look at how little they think of you. They appoint you a role meant for political jobbers. They do not consider you worthy of being an ambassador. They do not see you as fit to be a DG. Instead, someone much younger than you is ordering you to serve as his father's errand boy, and you accept it shamelessly. You people make it difficult to respect you. You show no self-worth or self-esteem. You throw everything on the line simply because money is involved. What is really wrong with you people? Tofiakwa ifele unu na emem ego na afio ako na uche zero. That Igbo word right there, I don't really understand. So if you go down, blah 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 blah, insult and all. Now, personally, for me, I want Nigerians to understand this today. Do you understand? I want Nigerians to understand this today. Before I go into what I want you to understand, for me, Obi Cubana, first of all, I'm not disappointed because he decided to do this or go into politics or join APC. I just don't like the position because I feel Obi Cubana's name is big. He would have gone for something bigger. Maybe like if I see Obi Cubana poster APC for governor, I'll say, okay, I might even join heads to support him. Do you understand? I feel even support him. Or maybe they say House of Reps or Senate or even local government chairman. But what is City Boy movement? It makes no sense to me. You know, City Boy movement, zonal coordinator Southeast, make no sense to me. He would have gone for something bigger because his name is way bigger than that position. But now this is the point I want Nigerians to understand. You see, if we truly want to effect change in Nigeria, most of us have to go into politics. We cannot do it from the outside. Do you understand? You see all those wow. God punish Nigerian government. God punish APC. God punish PDP. This one, we go protest, we go come back, we do this. All these things no go matter if some of us no actually go into the system. We have to start thinking towards that direction of going into the system. You see, say Wike, you see news of Wike pattern. Wike don't they carry him picking. They feed them. Don't they put them for the eyes of people? Don't they go carry and they familiarize with the leaders? Make everybody know him. Tinubu groomed Seyi Tinubu for this part. And Nation Wike is currently on it. El-Rufai did the same thing with his son. Do you understand? Now they won't keep him inside the family. They are trying to keep politics within themselves. Because yes, the poor man begin. Most of them, all they know how to do is to shout and cry. They don't want to be, they know they ever think of, say, come, I need to enter this. But with time, all this thing is going to change. Because we say well with that movement very, very soon. We say we'll start to pitch our own people. It's just going to take time. Do you understand? When it is ripe, we say we'll pitch our own people. Yes. Even if the local government chairman will say, okay, may one rate they there. Make them know, say, okay, they don't get the orientation. Raters will take over that place. Okay, now we in charge of this local government, and we go do our work. We go do exploit. I will never do politics personally. I will never in my life say I won't go take one position from. I'm not interested in politics because I like what I'm doing now. Almost everybody in the media have been bought. Almost everybody. Almost. I didn't say everybody. Almost everybody have been bought.
Exactly.
Do you understand? They've attempted to buy me. I'm just not interested in it. Because what kind of money will I take? And all the people will say they believe in me, believe in my platform. So I'll not take money tomorrow. I see say government do something bad, I no go fit talk. I will never do that, no matter the words, no matter the amount. Because as of today, I will boldly say I am one of the people, one of the few. There are few. And one of the few where if he talks, okay, yes, this is red, this is black. Others have been bought. A lot of them have been bought. Do you understand? That being said, I can never put my hand in politics. But guess what? In the nearest future, we have to, Ratels will be part of the system. Under the party name, one never even know yet. But I know, say, by the grace of God, give us time. We say we enter. Do you understand? So, Obi Cubana going into politics, I think is a good idea. But it's just that the position where he takes start, I just don't like it. It's pissing me off. Do you understand? It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. But it is what it is. That's his thing. That's what he wants to do. You understand? But personally, if you had gone for governor, House of Rep member, I would say, Obi Cubana, I hail you. Because that name is too big for that position. It's too big. It's too big. It's too big. It's too big. But anyways, good luck to Obi Cubana, and I hope you have a plan. Personally, I hope you have a plan. Maybe this is a starting point for you. But I would say you should try senator or House of Rep members, or try to be the governor of your state. Peace.
And I laughed. Do you know why? Because I know more pictures will come out. This 2027 is a fire that will roast everybody. We will see everybody for what everybody is. Yes, some people even come. People like say that they work with us, but they go to the other side. You understand? We know these things. I wasn't shocked when I saw Obi Cubana. More businessmen that you look up to, they don't have an option. It's the government. But you need to realize that 2027 election is we against the government. Make them pack for that side, we did this side. It's the hungry against the fed. People will not see food chop. Against people who get plenty, they even throw away for those beans. Elections in the polling unit and end it in the polling unit. That is 2027. Whether Obi Cubana now one come out, I can't talk. Maybe now only a village people if it deceive. Maybe, just maybe. As a matter of fact, you want to talk about politics in the East. Obi Cubana not join. There are some persons that are kingmakers. You understand? When they do the meeting, Obi Cubana not reach the door. He go there inside car, they wait. You they play with East. I appreciate Himo. I love Himo. Yes, those want to help us. So givers. They try, especially when they say go help that poor man and give him water. But many poor men if he help, and why would they try to change governments? I'm disappointed though. There's campaigning for a government that has caused so much pain. But then again, I want to take it that he's protecting his business. This 2027 election, it's too person. No fits. So this whole capping of Obi Cubana, you think really have the social media?
Cubana and his nest of kings. If you know Obi Cubana, tag her to this video. They say that I know is the last comment of a fool. If to say I know before, I for this to get advice. You know understand? This thing when it happens shows in Nigerians wanna be very sentimental people. Emotions and sentiments is the number one problem of Nigeria. Adopted son, best way they adopt. Come house. That boy is not a child, now adult he be. He come on TikTok, call the writer kind write up. The Bible said, out of the abundance of the heart, a man speak. Now, challenge where they go on TikTok, we put in a cash cruise. But why be that particular write-up come into his mind? Then the man himself come online to set the record straight. When they carry emotions and sentiments, they go that place. Because Nigeria and country will be saying they were Western Africa. If Nigeria and country will be saying, na ide Northern Africa. This rubbish that they do for this country, when I go fit try here. If Nigeria and country will date Northern Africa, you go try that rubbish. Sure? Now, my advice to Obi Cubana, first of all, I really applaud your effort, the way you set that record straight. Next of kin for Nigeria not will work again. What do you do for a living? I mean, next of kin. Nigerians? Since when next of kin turn occupation for this country? Wait till another man they labor for you, they want place, they relax, they plan out the person want to come up for this world, make you take over. What do you do for a living? I mean, next of kin for Nigeria. Now those things they happen. You know what, go work. See, as I day like this, my next of kin go suffer for my hand. Not go work. The best thing I can do for you as a father, as I day like this now, is to set you up for success. And my advice to Obi Cubana, if you know Obi Cubana, tag her to this video. If you want to become successful in life, make her watch this video. Not be by Rolls Royce or Lamborghini. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. Wisdom is given. Now knowledge they go school, they go learn. So the best you can do for these boys, teach them to make their own money. Because if they give people hope, say, no worry, it is day. The future is already made. No future is made. As a day like this, my advice to Obi Cubana, once you clock, you celebrate your 50 years birthday, If you clock 60, make sure so you will all your property. Will all your property for their president, so that you go motivated to work. Will all your properties to charity.
Cubana has been announced as the Southeast coordinator of the City Boy movement, a political vehicle that is expected to deliver President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election bid to becoming president of Nigeria 2027 to 2031. And of course, Nigerian youth are reacting. There are quite different perspectives, but there are two quite outstanding ones. One is the Igbo-centric perspective that believe that no Igbo person of influence should be supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu because he has not done anything particularly for them. But we'll deal with that later. We'll concentrate on the Nigerian youth perspective. I've seen a lot of reactions, a lot of counter reactions. It's mixed reactions anyway. Obi Cubana somehow whipped some level of influence around and people have been talking. But it's unfortunate that Nigerians, while we have been cruising and the Tinubu's guys have built structures. I can tell you for a fact because I know in my state the structure already exists for my state, and Dr. Padi Yamu, who is currently the Commissioner for Education, is the state coordinator for the structure. I'm aware that they have built structures even to local government. So hearing a particular name and then you start to giggle and you start to fight just shows that we are not paying attention to the things that we are supposed to pay attention. And unfortunately, this particular story in the social space also exposes us that we don't know what to do. My pastor then used to say that there are two things that pain will do to you. Pain will either make you cry or make you fight. Unfortunately, the Nigerian youth would rather cry than fight. We don't learn, and it's a big problem. Now, let's deal with this. To every government system, to every system of administration, it produces a certain kind of influence, a certain kind of wealthy people, and a certain kind of oligarchs. Again, I do not say regime. I do not say era. Every government system. We've practiced a particular type of government system, a particular type of administration, and it has inevitably produced a kind of economic capitalists, a kind of influence, a kind of wealthy people. Don't be surprised when you see these wealthy people openly or secretly flock or connect or build alliance with the people. That is the only way they can survive. Whoever has monies to the tune of billions in this economy benefits from this current system of administration. It is a system that works. And it's not just about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, so spare him all of that crap. It's about a system that has been existing for years. Whether it's been military era or it's been civilian, even to the best of them, even to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, to Maru Musa Yar'Adua, there have been beneficiaries. So if you no longer want to see it work, you no longer want to see monies that is supposed to be for the entire good, everybody, move it to the hands of a few, then you need to change that system of administration. Now, is this system particular about Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Outrightly no. It exists everywhere, and in some places it has been existing. Some people call it chronic capitalism. It's also referred to as oligarchic capitalism. At another point, it's called elite capture, or for extreme cases, kleptocracy. A system where monopoly exists in the system, where money that is supposed to be for the general good is allowed to rest in the arms of a few persons, where wealth is shared between a few persons. Mobutu Seseko of the DRC Congo, former Zaire, used to practice this. The money was left in the hands of a few. It's a way to capture politics, administration, media, control narrative, and give and inspire people. So the only way you can survive in the economy is to only come and take from them. So why is it
news of you being the zonal coordinator of the City Boy movement Southeast 2027? You are endorsing Tinubu for 2027. Obi Cubana, you are endorsing insecurity for 2027. You are endorsing poverty for 2027. You are endorsing bad roads for 2027. You are endorsing poor electricity for 2027. You are endorsing hunger for 2027. Obi Cubana, you are a man I love, I admire, I respect. I am absolutely gutted, disappointed that you decided to work for your oppressors. Everybody in Nigeria, the rich, the poor, the middle class, are all in bondage. You lot living in that country are living in bondage. Obi Cubana, you have relocated relocated your family care where there is constant electricity, the medical system is 100%, electricity on a regular, back to back. They know they take light for UK. You see how their life be, abi? Food no be problem for UK. Obi Cubana, you do not care about the poor masses. You are fed. Your family is fed. You do not care about the hungry people on the streets. My heart bleeds as I make this video. I never expected that you, Obi Cubana, of all people, the man of the people, go join the oppressors. Obi Cubana, the way where Nigeria be, is it good for you? Is it good for anybody? The rich, they suffer. The poor, they suffer. Obi Cubana, you decided to join hands with the oppressors, to oppress Nigerians the more. I want to let you know that whatever you have decided to do with Tinubu, whatever you have decided to do with the government, it's not going to work. Come 2027, we no go vote Tinubu. Tinubu should pack and go. The government no they treat anybody well. People are dying, insecurity, kidnappers, hunger, no electricity, bad road, no medical care, no emergency services. Obi Cubana, nobody go vote for Tinubu. If you like, carry matter for head like gala. Because you are scared of him, because of your properties, because of your businesses. It is now obvious that in Nigeria, everybody they fight for in pockets. It is a shame that the role models you guys look up to do not care about you. Obi Cubana, you of all people, I am disappointed. Obi Cubana, better retrace your steps before it is too late. And just to let you guys know, a lot of your celebrities, they don't buy them over. They must endorse Tinubu in 2027. But as they come out, we go to drag them one after the other. We go to drag them. Tinubu must pack and go. The government no favor anybody. Hunger won't buy people for Nigeria. I'm an OG. That's why I'm saying this to you.
Oh, I love you, Radio Guard.
All right, Radio Guard, to be honest, you make a lot of sense with this your submission concerning this Obi Cubana. I have a submission on Obi Cubana after my presentation. So, but let me take my last two videos here quickly.
Mindset. You know this Sheyi Tinubu's movement, City Boy movement, right? Do you know who the coordinator for Southeast is? Obi Cubana. Obi Cubana is Southeast Zonal Coordinator for City Boy movement. And City Boy movement is all about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's 2027 presidential election. Basically, that's the reason why that movement came into life. Nothing else. I made a video last year and I called you people what? Poor, tribalistic, mumu Nigerians. Not all of you, some people. And I said to you, the only place, tribalism thrive is within poor people that have poor mindsets. It's one thing to be poor, but it's another thing entirely to be poor and have poor mindsets. You can't be poor. You might be excused for that. You can have a poor mindset and be rich. That's a different thing. But when a lot of you are poor and have poor mindsets, that's why you will never understand how the world around you works. So you think everything is all about chow, chow, chow. Making noise on social. Oh, I'm disappointed at Obi Cubana. Oh, Obi Cubana no try. Obi Cubana is a sellout. Obi Cubana this. Obi Cubana that. Obi Cubana. You people don't pay attention to the world around you. If you pay attention, you know how the world works. Oh, hang on though. If Ojuku's wife, Bianca, can accept political appointments from Tinubu, who the F do you think Obi Cubana is? Or who do you think you are? Bianca, Ojuku's wife. Ojuku, our number one Ojuku, that fought for Biafra. His wife, his own woman, the mother of his children, accept political appointment from Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. But let me also remind you that Ojuku was once a presidential candidate. Hey, I love comment section. Anywhere I see that image, I love the comment section. How they are disappointed. You're disappointed at Obi Cubana. Who cares about you and your disappointment? Learn how the world works around you. Learn how politics works. You want to make a change, right? Get close. And you and your disappointment, you keep on being disappointed. As long as you have tribalistic mentality, you will never understand. I ask you, where you see Obi Cubana, where you see Elumelu, where you see Dangote and their delegates, do you see tribe? Do you see religion? It's only poor people with poor mindsets. People that are struggling to meet ends meet. It's only people like that you see that carry this mentality of tribalism. So a lot of people were asking me, what is your point? Why do you make that video? What are you trying to say? This is what I'm trying to let you guys know. Every government in every part of the world always have people like Obi Cubana, always have people like Dangote. They always have them. You see, when the Russia and the Ukraine issue started, you remember what the British government did to all the people in Britain? You remember what they did? Including Ibrahimovic, the owner of Chelsea, the former owner of Chelsea. They forced them to liquidate their assets. They forced them to sell it or you lose it. You understand? So there's always people who are readily available to fund every governmental project, every election. They are always ready. They put in their money. It's a business. Why Nigeria own is well pronounced or worse is because they don't care about the masses, and the masses don't even care about themselves anyway. You understand? Donald Trump in America. Do you remember what Elon Musk did? What do you think Elon Musk was doing with Donald Trump when Donald Trump was, preparing to take the office of the president of America? Donald Trump was injecting liquid, injecting it. So you need to understand how politics works. The thing is, Nigerians are not angry enough. Nigerians are not hungry enough. Nigerians are not ready. When you people are ready, you will start understanding how things works around you. And somebody was now saying, oh, technically, this is the comment I saw on X, technically, Obi Cubana is going to campaign and contest against his brother Peter Obi. He's also going to campaign and contest against Alex Oti, who's doing a good work in Abia State. That means he's going to join people like Obi Cubana. Well, apparently, yes. That is how it is. And that is politics. He's not campaigning against Peter Obi. They will do election today. Tomorrow they will sit on the same table and shake hands. That is politics. You remember what Fela said? That they told us that politics is a dirty game. But they did not tell us that politics is our way of life. And you people are not listening. You are not paying attention that politics is not a dirty game. The only thing you can do if you want to change, get into politics. Get yourself involved. Start from the grassroots. And I'm not talking about the wicked politics that you people play in universities and in your communities where you snatch ballots and, buy people ready to do anything for this, your oppressive politicians. No, I'm talking about the real politics where you can try and see if you can sit on a round table with them. Don't be the errand boy. Don't be the errand boy. Be the boy that dictates on the table. Until you people are ready, until you are angry enough. You're asking me, what am I thinking? In as much as Obi Cubana have not come to debunk that or to accept that, Obi Cubana have not said anything. So I would still like to believe that that is not true. At the same time, I want us to use it as a case study. I need us to think. Obi Cubana will not be joining Orji Zokano to campaign against Alex Oti. No. He's joining Orji Zokano to do politics in Abia State. He's joining Orji Zokano to do politics against Alex Oti's party. Get that? There's nothing personal in politics. It's all about interest. But unfortunately, it's their interest, not the interest of the people, because the people of Nigeria are not interested even in their own future. Your children are going to ask you people a lot of questions. Questions you're not going to be able to answer in the next 30, 40 years. You people are going to be screwed. So effed up, right? So effed up that you'll be asking yourself, what did your ancestors do? Very soon, you lot are going to be ancestors. We are all going to be gods very soon. And our children will look at us and they will speak bad about us because we failed them. Pay attention, guys. If you pay attention, every government have people like that. And this is what happens. Let me explain something to you. When APC finally wins, with the support of people like Obi Cubana or people like Dangote or, people like Cubana Chief Priest, directly or indirectly, now they have to create something for them. allocation become theirs. Businesses become theirs. They have to control businesses. They control things like seaports indirectly. You come to your health sector, they control it indirectly. You come to your anything at all, anything you can think of. Those of them that are into, let's say, hotel business, they might create something for them. They become the pata of them all. Their face, their image, and their brand become the one you see at the top.
All right. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. Before we move on to Wike, the nearly beat him today as he run through the back door to escape for his life. Yes, Wike, that the FCT minister. But let me quickly say this about Obi Cubana. What I've gathered, since yesterday is this. I believe strongly that most of the rich people in Nigeria have one or two things that is dirty about them. So you know what that means? It means that the government is aware of what you are doing and they know the exact place to hold you not to cry. Do you understand? So what that means is that they can control you, they can order you around, they can tell you to do what they want you to do because they already hold you so tight in the corner where you cannot escape. It's just like you see our pastors don't talk about our government and our government don't care about them. Do you know why? Because don't step on my toe, I won't step on your toes. That's what they're doing. Obviously, when pastors team up today, can team up today to say, okay, let's face the Nigerian government, you will see it so sudden the Nigerian government will implement a law that will destabilize Christianity or rather religionism in Nigeria straight away. Government have the power. They can do that with immediate velocity. So for me, in conclusion, my own submission, I believe there is something that the government know about Obi Cubana, that Obi Cubana will rather, take any position, even though for him to be washing Tinubu's car or Sheyi Tinubu's car, he will do it just for them to stay silent about that particular secret. That's what I think. Because if not that, tell me why someone like Obi Cubana, a powerful name for that matter, will now become a coordinator. Do you know what is coordinator? Anyway, we're gonna see how Wike take run for his life. Make it not go die today. Watch this.
See him sneaking out. See Wike sneaking out. See him running. See him running. Ole! 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 See Wike running. See him running. See him running. Wike is running. Cash him. Cash him. Cash him. Cash him. Cash him. Ole! 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 Ole!
So I couldn't see Wike there, but that's the circulation. This is the other one here.
Gentlemen, Wike is on the run. Staffs are following him. Wike is on the run, gentlemen. Wike is on the road. The staffs are following him. He's on the run. Guys, he's on the run. The Honorable Minister is on the run. Staffs are following him. He's on the run. Guys, Honorable Minister is on the run. He's on the run. The Honorable Minister is on the run, guys. He has run. He's on the run, guys. The Honorable Minister is on the run. Wike is on the run. Gentlemen, Wike is on the run. Gentlemen, Wike is on the run, gentlemen. Wike is on the run. Gentlemen, Wike is on the run. He is on the run. Gentlemen, he is on the run. Gentlemen, the Honorable Minister of FCT is on the run. Guys, the staffs are following, I can't run anymore. He is on the run. The FCT Minister is on the run. Guys, he's on the run. He ran from the other gate. He's gone now.
He's on the run. He's on the run. He has. He don't go back. He's on the run, gentlemen. He has run. The honorable minister has run away. He can't face the staffs. Gentlemen, he run. He can't meet with the staff. He run away. Gentlemen, the minister has run. He has run away. The honorable minister has run away. He has run away. The Ole, he has run. He is nowhere to be found. The honorable minister, he has run away. He's still inside. He has run away. The minister has run away, gentlemen. Comrade, the minister has run away. He has run away. We are going back to our base. Thank you.
Now, how did he escape? Those man that was talking there, you all should be arrested. I will not go let her escape like that. Honorable minister, honorable. That's una for cash. Make it that for grant. Thank you, Madam Deborah. Good evening to you, ma. Talk to us.
Mr. Elvis, good evening to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me start with the last video. To be honest, I didn't see Wike there. I think they're just making it up. If Wike walks around with security, so why will he run if he has security with him?
Can security face that kind of crowd? How? It's not possible.
Wike is a minister.
The day Nigerians will rise up, security cannot do anything. No.
Yeah, but the people that are there are very scanty now. That's not the kind of crowd that will scare the security now. Wike goes around with heavy security, so the crowd cannot even come near there. So I'm just saying that crowd is not enough. Because I didn't see Wike. That crowd, those scanty people there they are not enough to scare any security people. This is why a lot of protests don't work in Nigeria, because you always see the crowd, they are very scanty. So when you have scanty people like that, obviously they cannot really make any impact until you see like a huge number of people that will overwhelm the security people. That's when you know that, okay, they are serious. Not a few, maybe 100 people or even less than that. That is that. I did see Wike, so I question if what they are saying is true or not. Then regarding Obi Cubana, the thing is that Nigerians have to understand that a lot of those rich people, they don't care about, it's all about their interests. Like the other man was saying, that it's all about promoting their business, their personal interests. They don't care about what Nigerians are going through. And if for example now, even he doesn't care whatever he does to Tinubu, because he believes one way or the other that Tinubu is going to win, is going to rig and win. So if Tinubu wins today, he's going to actually protect his business and probably give him more opportunities. So it's all about their personal interests. That's the truth. I don't know why anybody is surprised. Since Nigeria has been like this, when have you ever seen Obi Cubana come out to speak for people? Hasn't. So why is anybody surprised that he's doing what he's doing? Because that's what is going to protect his personal interest. That is why it's up to Nigerians. If we want the country to work, is the average Nigerians, you and me, that will do something that will force those people. 99% of these rich and wealthy people in Nigeria, a lot of them don't really care about the people, though. The same thing with all these pastors, the big pastors too. They are all after their own interests. So I think anybody, if you've been following what is going on in Nigeria, you should know that for a fact. That is the truth. Even the politicians, why do you think Peter Obi is having problems today? It's because he has the interest of the people, but then a lot of the politicians are after their personal interests. Imagine this ADP now, up till now, they cannot even come out with a. They are still talking about this primary. This time is going. Up till now, they cannot even put their personal interests aside to say, how do we arrive at someone that we know will be able to win? And they all know the truth. But because of sentiment, because of personal interest, they are dancing around and time is going. To be honest, I can't stand people that don't learn from their mistake. What I see the ADC doing now is exactly what they did in 2023. They haven't learned anything. The same thing that happened to PDP in 2023 is the same thing that ADC is still trying to do now. They know, instead of addressing the root problem, up till now, they have not decided whether they are going to zone. They are still saying the primary is open to everybody. When they know that if a northerner comes out by any chance, that's already a win for Tinubu.
Okay.
They know that for a fact. So why are they not arriving at a conclusion right now?
Thank you.
So for me, Mr. Elvis, honestly, I don't know. When I watch all these things, I just wonder, is it that these people are not learning? They didn't learn any lesson. What is the lesson that they learned from the 2023 election? I wish I had the opportunity to ask any of them. Can they tell us if they have learned any lesson from the failure of 2023 election? And if they have learned any lesson, why are they repeating the same mistake again this time around?
Thank you.
Why?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Sir.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Wale, talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good evening to all my panelists, Mr. Dr. CN and Black Panther, Divas and Mantis. I get everything, sir. Mr. Evans.
Yes, sir.
You see, about Obi Cubana. Obi Cubana did not have anything shady like you said, sir. Yes, I will tell you why, sir. This is how it worked. They did it to Yabo Ojo. If they call you, sir, if you have a business in Lagos, especially in Lagos, they call you and you did not answer. You know, remember, Tinubu is the owner of Lagos State, the landlord of Lagos State. So if they call Obi now, I'll be rejected and Obi now say, no, I don't want to support I want to support the Peter Obi. Okay. They'll say, okay, go ahead. After the election, that's not how they will now deal with him. You know what is going on? During the last election, when Yabo Ojo come out, Yabo Ojo is Yoruba, he said he's not going to support Tinubu because he believes that Tinubu is old. Tinubu cannot do the job. That Mr. Peter Obi is the one that can do the job. In fact, because of Yabo Ojo that is supporting Mr. Peter, they even make a lot of us support Mr. Peter Obi at that time. After the election, you know what they did? They give Yabo, they now think Yabo is owing 43 million naira tax that he has to pay, that he has not paid, he paid the tax. That they give her 7 days. If he didn't pay, they're going to block his shop. If you ever look, I mean, he bring all the paper out that look, I pay my tax. So I thought I didn't pay any tax. He said, no, he should not pay anything. The Yabo has to go out to beg and go round and round and beg a lot of people before the Lagos can give it. Or else they told him that they're going to block his job, his shop. Even telling him that even your shop does not have a permit from Lagos State to build a restaurant. They almost want to finish her. That is why you see Yabo do. After that, he keep quiet. He did not say anything about anything again. So what they do is If they call you, you have a business in Lagos, and if you don't support Tinubu with our base, that's a problem. That's a big problem for that person. So I don't blame Obi because that's what doing because of his business. All right, they're going to rule him down.
Okay, so that means everybody should be, hold on now. Everybody should be doing things now because of our business, to be protecting our business and continue to, shut up, not speaking truth to power. Then,
Mr. Ibis, I'm serious. If you don't, they'll finish that person in Lagos. I know this person is in Lagos. They will finish him. These people don't care. They don't care.
And that's what I'm saying. And you think he's right, okay?
Mr. Ibis, it's not right, but what can we do? That is why we need. That's why we need someone like Mr. Peter to come in and stop all this nonsense.
Okay.
That is why we need AGC to come together. Let's start doing so that we know who the candidate is now, so that we can start preparing for the election. So that we can start advertising, start campaigning, so that we want them to do something now. Even that woman that came and said something about Shadata. Now we didn't hear anything about that. We didn't hear anything anymore.
All right, thank you.
That woman should become, ma'am, sir.
Round up. 10 seconds.
Okay, I think that woman should become and give an update. Let us know. That's why Bolaji was saying that we need to have the candidate right now. They need to do the concession right now.
Okay.
So we will know. If not, well.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello. Your number, where you calling from? Good evening to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is Ken from Texas.
Mr. Ken, talk to us.
The only opposition Nigeria have is the masses, the people. Because these business people in Nigeria are scared of their life. You, the governors that knows that what Tinubu administration is doing is wrong, and they still defect, you know they are interested about their stomach and their cronies, their people. They don't care about Nigerian citizens. They only care about their people, they care about themselves and their pocket. I believe, and I strongly believe, Tinubu can be bring down. We can bring him down by the strength of the common masses. These guys are less than 20,000 their numbers. We are 220 millions in our numbers. We can bring them down if the Nigerian people unite together and fight these people. Because if we keep quiet, we will die in our numbers. The Obi Cubana you guys are talking about right now, he's scared of his own business. He's scared of his own empire. He's scared of his own name. He don't know how to keep his name because they've threatened him. I keep saying, back to where I'm coming from in Benin, Edo State, how the election was rigged and everything. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello? How the election was ranked. I said it, if election like this can be held up in Benin, then we should forget about 2027. If the people did not rise up and fight.
Okay.
Tinubu administration did not care about us. My position is the masses are the opposition, not those that have power, not those that think that have businesses, or those that think that have they are in position of governor, or senator, or representative, or whatever. They are not for the people. They are for their personal pocket. Let the masses rise and fight for us. Thank you. That's my contribution.
Thank you, Mr. Ken. Thank you, sir. To be honest, before I come to my panelists, I will just say this quickly. This country go hard to rescue. This country go hard to rescue. I'm telling you all. Mr. Simon, talk to me quickly. Good evening to you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
As you talk, the country go out to rescue. Because they talk now, so the Tinubu, it is try for everything, make it cultural area for Nigeria. Not only the government, I very terrorist, bandit government, terrorist government. The government is so rough. The government is so criminality. This way they say that APC better power. Now also as the scatter for Lagos. Now also people as they put fire, people office. Everywhere they burn down. Because the chance of those people they against them. Because the yes cost of those people and they most for election will fair Apple 2023. Many things happen that day they are monk. Now I think they are Nigeria at the talk. So if you also wait here for the by-election for Kwakwaso State, how do they call it? Kano? Where APP win, where they win finish, they cannot give this evil APC. So now they win now. So they say due to some riots or protests or I don't know some the Oscar APC, very crooked government. As for the Obi Cubana, now because the guy business, nobody has don't be saying me compound, but what do you want to do? We is after the entire body. They don't for two different occasions, they don't the entire body. They want to crash the business down. And the business the business way they do not see they clean. And I see concern. So when I say I say all the old governor, all the get crime, all the governor for go to that Kano governor where just the camp. So there's a thing explain and they say you get surprised. They say they want fake Kana enter, which they say they go come. So now so you don't be this APC government, so they will capture, they will do their best. In short, them they will give people money anyhow. Money goes Sarah.
Okay.
The they know that they go hard. The citizens know that their money don't think bravo they have money.
They have started already. Thank you. Thank you, sir. They have started already because information reached me now today that they are reaching out heavily to a lot of people now, especially on social media. You know, they don't want to go, yes, I start to speak actually. Yeah, I know something is wrong. Go.
If you try and say one speak actually, if you try and if you try and say one speak actually, Madam Rita, will give you blood. Don't try and
what of if now so I take the talk?
Because a mandate, there is something called freedom of expression and freedom of choice.
No go speak
exactly.
actually.
You don't want to go, yes, say. They ask me question. Mr. Nigerians, talk for this year. I say, actually, Madarita, you know, actually, today is Monday. I don't talk on Monday.
Thank God, say, mommy, they hear like that. Actually, you don't go even enter your mouth at all. Which can actually be that?
It was a man, your money is on the pepper you already. He hasn't even done it. Can you imagine if he does it? All hell will break.
No. I know say no, you don't go do it, but that's what tell them.
So give us a man. They want if I cannot put my sentence right, and I ended it by saying actually.
That one we understand. But say actually APC, you know, say Bola Ahmed APC, Sheitinu, actually for where be that?
But it's still the same thing now. Maybe you ask me a question. You ask me question. Who will be the best president in 2027? You know, between Peter Obi and Tinubu. And I say, my own thinking is actually, you know.
I go no say something. I go no say something right there your pocket be that. You don't chop corn.
Everybody, not by everybody finish. Jesus Christ.
No go chop corn, no. No chop corn, no. I know say no feed my brother.
It is called forbidden fruit. Not go chop for.
In fact, that's the word. God forbidden fruit. Not with that.
Mother Rita, thank you very much for your time with us. So, Seven Government, thanks for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. Mother Rita, you have the floor. Talk to us. We have give us a mother. We have a gas CM with us. Those of you that want to come in, this is the best time for you to come in. If not, you might be on the backstage for the next 78 years. Mother Rita, thank you, man. Good evening to you.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Dr. CM, good to see you, sir. And my brother, give us our mandate. My lovely mommy, you know I love you very much. Greetings to everyone in the comment section. Lady Eugenia, Peggy Modi, Samake Omede, Regina Berg, Martin Muchu, Arinze TV, Johnson Emmanuel, this is 2026, expecting you on the panel. Stella Affini, Discussion Channel TV, Aboazi, and Kenneth Uhuama. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. Michael Okata, Isaac. Okay, I think that's enough. Emmy and everybody out there. The person I was trying to remember the other day was Madam Ame Bright. It's been a while we heard from her. It's been a while. She's one of the comment section champions, and we haven't seen her. Madam, if you're there, we're missing you. I am missing you. And greetings to everybody who's watching from home. Mr. Simon who called, and then the other first caller, I've forgotten his name, Madam the lady who just called. I don't know why I always miss her name, but our lady with the one with the gentle voice that calls all the time. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. We survived the cold breeze from the vortex.
Me, Madam Deborah.
Madam Deborah, yes. Madam Deborah. I don't know, in my mind, I see her as maybe one of my big aunties. Anytime she talks, that's how I see her. I don't know. I've never met her or even talked to her before, but it's always lovely to hear a very calm voice, speak about issues about Nigeria. And yes, like I was saying, thank God that we survived a snowstorm this weekend, and the vortex. Everything is a bit calm, but it's livable.
The one when I stand coming to us here, we are sending them back to you guys. Who
stop complaining, I beg. It's better than being chased by people and saying that you are running away. Being
chased by Agbado.
Like wicked that they're chasing. Anyway, Mr. Elvis, thank you so much. I always say I don't take you for granted. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you, Nigeria Watch team. You guys are just awesome. And what will I talk about today? I don't know where I should start from. This Obi Cubana thing, Peter Obi, or okay, let me start from Edo State. Mr. Elvis, you said something that, and yes, you made reference to what you said before, that the fact that we know that 2023 presidential election was stolen, and the man from Bodilon, if he transforms Nigeria to what you expect him to transform Nigeria to, you would applaud him, and you probably even support. You would possibly even ignore the process in which he got that position. But we all know, however, we all know, the process in which you got a position determines the kind of leader you become. We have so much references. Like I said, we have so much references all over the world. In fact, in Africa, I don't want to go there because that will be a different kettle of fish. Will be a different lecture on its own. Now, in referencing Edo, I use that because you're trying to reference what you presumed Edo State, or not presumed, Edo State government is doing. Monday Pueblo. Yeah, I've never ever heard of his name before. I didn't even know he was a senator. I don't even know how he became a senator, but that's the people of Edo Central. It's their choice, and I'm not going to question it. I do not have a right to. But I would say that I would not agree with you, Mr. Elvis, about the so-called workings of the governor of Edo State. Yes, I am being known to never ever praise a politician because I believe that whatever it is they're doing, it is not their own personal money. It is a choice that they made to be governor. And they're choosing to take all the arrows, all the criticisms, all the possible insults. It is the choice, because when you fill that form, you should realize that whatever it is that comes, you should be able to take it because you want to serve, because you love your people. So therefore, I would never praise any politician. I will not praise the president. I will not praise the governor either. And if anybody feels otherwise, that's none of my business. I feel this is the same old card that they're playing. It's the same old card. Mondo Pueblo, when we started talking about Edo State elections and they declared him the winner, I said something, Mr. Elvis, you need to be references to some tapes. I know there's a lot of tape and a lot of reference, but I remember I said something, and this display of supposedly him doing well kind of triggered my memory. I said, was this man that they said that cannot speak English, that they said he stutters, they called him all sorts of names, he's unfit, he's not educated enough, he stole the mandate, whatever it is that they want to call him. I said, because of these things these men have said, these things these people have said, the people who were against him, he's going to try to prove himself. He's going to try to prove something that, number one, as educated as you una so-called Godwin Obaseki was or is, I don't think Godwin Obaseki is educated. I just feel that he's exposed because his certificate to me is still questionable. He wants to prove that as educated as your so-called technocrats, he couldn't do what he's doing now. Number two, as educated and exposed as the candidate you felt was better, I don't think he will have been doing what he's doing now. As you guys called him uneducated, he cannot express himself. But a man that cannot express himself is building flyover. I even heard about the rumor of Edo aircraft now, and he's transforming gully erosion roads into like pliable roads. He has Mondo Pueblo of Edo State, his handlers, and he himself, especially his handlers, they want to prove a point. Now, if you want to prove a point, does that mean that you actually care for the people? Does that mean that your actions is actually genuine? These are the questions. Or is it the same card that has been played for decades? If I may even add, since 1999, maybe even prior to 1999, let's just say 1999 to now. Is it not the same card that have been playing that when you enter first term, you do everything possible for them to sing your praises, dance around you, in fact, even give you a nickname like Osho Baba. This one is a Akpako Wonder, whatever it is that they call him. They are giving names now. He will do everything. And you guys will say, hallelujah, he's doing something. This is wonderful. We have gotten to Uhuru. We have gotten to the peak point. This is the kind of leader that we want. Yes, we're going to support him. 2028, Edo State governor, will be this guy. We take his second term because he's doing the doings. Everybody's clapping and praising. When he enters the second term, peradventure he does, what's going to happen? Isn't the same play card? When governor, I'm going to make reference to God. Let's start from Oshomole self now. I don't want to talk about Sareme Osumbo. Let's start with Oshomole first time. Praise, clap, everything. He's doing road, beautifying everywhere. Doing the sidewalks and all that. People kind of started having a trust. Like, okay, we can trust this guy. He can do so well. Before the end of the first term, he was fantastic. It was fantastic. In fact, nobody could. In fact, the opposition, the only person that was opposing him that time was putting him in check was Dan Obi. But people just ignored Dan Obi's wailings. And it was all a game. Second term, it was uncontestable. As a matter of fact, I remember I watched was not the television with Adato Shomole. In fact, two other candidates as well. One of them was kind of even praising Oshomole. It was that bad. Cut the long story short, Oshomole became governor for second term. What happened? By that time, they have successfully won everybody's mind to feel like he was the Messiah, and anybody he brings out is the golden child because of what he did in second term. Oshomole didn't really do nothing. Everything started deteriorating. He didn't give a rat's behind. I repeat, he didn't give a rat's behind about my opinion or your opinion, and he did whatever it is and left the state. Left it for somebody who has a terrible record in Edo State and who didn't give a rat behind too about the people, because he has been coached. He has been imposed. God bless my Oba of Benin. It was an imposition. Those were our Oba's words. Oshomole imposed Godwin Obaseki to Edo people. Yes, he imposed him. Godwin Obaseki came as a prodigy of Oshomole. Everybody talk, this fine man. Well, he's not fine in my own analysis, but this fine man with the suit, with the glasses, holding an iPad, speaking some English. I don't know what kind of English he was speaking. Maybe they haven't heard that before. This is the fine, distinguished, educated person that we need. There's a good representation. Yes. Obaseki, he's the one. First term was towards the middle of first term. We started hearing whispers, choo, choo, choo. Next thing, okay, everything escalated. First of all, it was a long time before we even got commissioners. And then there was some fights. and then it all came out and exploded. And then Godwin Obaseki, knowing how politics is being played, when you study people, study the mind of the gullible people, study many people's stupidity. I'm not making apologies for that, Mr. Elvis. If I need to stop this, if I need to stop, I will stop. And I'm not going to, because many people were really stupid. Look at the dictionary word. Those of you who have telephones, stop using to play game. Go and look on Google what is the meaning of being stupid. He used that stupidity. Godwin Obaseki used that stupidity, used the gullibility, used the ignoramus of Edo people, majority of people, to say he was being marginalized. He was being pitched. Oh, he's been intimidated. People bought into it. I never bought into it. And I'm so proud of myself today. I can gladly stand that I was against it, because I see something that people are not seeing. He had mastered the art. Godwin Obaseki had mastered the art of what Adams Oshiomhole did, and of course, the majority of what happens in Nigeria. He mastered it, and that mastery played very well for him. He entered second term. We were riddled with litigations upon litigations, breaking of houses under the expense of not Godwin Obaseki's personal money, but the money of Edo people. There's no excuse for anybody at this day and time not to learn. If you don't learn from the past, you are stupid. You are the grandmaster of stupidity. If you don't learn from what has been happening in Nigeria, what has been happening in Edo State, without due respect to people, I know people have their opinions. I'm not trying to insult you, but I'm just trying to explain my point for you to get sense. I'm just trying to explain my point. I'm not being disrespectful. If you feel disrespected, I apologize, but I'm making my point now for you to reason, to understand what is happening, to understand my point of why I will not praise anybody under any constituted authority. I would never do it. Because at the end of the day, it's all mind games. So, moving forward, Edo State, we suffered so much under development, division, arguing and fighting, and some even, Mr. Elvis, I'm trying to be very nice with my words, with the educated idiots, especially those who live in diaspora, who were so blind that they couldn't see that their states, I'm referring to Edo people now, that their states, you were being robbed, broad daylight right in your face, and you just couldn't see it. You just couldn't see it. We went through all that hurdle, so much bitterness, so much division. They came again, and they still use tribe again. They still use Esa and gender tribe again, and people still did not get it. They still did not get it. Then this man now came. Monday Okpebolo came. He's still playing the same card. He might have a different face or a different dimension, but I can tell you, it is still the same card. It is still the same card. I was in Nigeria, I was in Benin in December last month. The entire GRA, all the roads, you had pothole, all the roads were terrible, the entire GRA. So if somebody is not doing flyover and thinking of, or maybe abandoned areas now, this is within Benin now. I'm not talking about Edo Central or Edo North. I don't know the project that he's doing there, but I heard that he's doing a lot of projects in Edo Central and Edo North. But I'm speaking from what I saw. Benin, there was no difference. Honestly speaking, there was no difference. Okay, the flyover is in construction. Sapler Road, Federal Road, okay, they're working over there. What else is there? Like, really, like, it's all about roads? Are we still gonna go back to that? Like seriously? Come on. Come on, he's not doing nothing. Mr. Elvis, not due respect to you, I do not agree with you. He's not trying. He's not trying. If they're trying and if they want me to give them the credit, bring out the books, tell me what your expenditure is, what is your IGR, what you're getting from FEC. Let us see how you're spending it. Yes, let us see the quality of your renovations, the quality of those roads. Who owns the construction company? That is why I'm saying, okay, this government is serious. Many of them, and I'm not saying we do it, many of them, from what I've seen and what I have heard, even some of them in position, they don't know what they are doing. They don't even understand why they are even there. They don't understand. They're just doing it by guesswork. Or, okay, let me just 1 + 1 is 2. Okay, anyhow it turned out, as long as it's 2 is okay. The process in which I got to, it doesn't matter. Even if it's a substandard product, it's substandard. But at the end of the day, I'm getting a tarred road, or a road that looks like they've put tar on it, and it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am not. Monopoly is not doing nothing as far as I'm concerned. He's nothing, because everything he's doing, I just feel he's doing to to prove a point. First term, he's not doing it because he wants to transform the life of Edo State people or increase the quality of life of Edo State. I don't think so. It's just about politics. It's not really about the people. Mr. Elvis, please, I stayed very long, and I think it's fair that at least let me speak about one topic, before you ring that bell. I don't know if it's okay, or I'll just shut down before I start with Obi Cubana. But if you don't agree, that's fine. I'll just follow due process. Thank you.
Okay, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you. Thank you very much, Madam. Thank you, ma. Give us a mandate. Are you available to speak now?
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Talk to us. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Greetings to everyone. I'm Omi Diaspora. I greet you. Well, I don't honestly have much to say. I think Madam Rita, if we give her time, she can just continue, honestly. But on this Obi Cubana's issue, I would just say that, well, rather than people just making issues out of this, although I've not heard from him, I'm not expecting to hear from him or hear something different from him. But I think Nigeria should just spare him the time to just prove himself. If you believe he's your hero, why not allow him to just prove himself and hear what he wants to say? Because like I said yesterday, most of these guys that you see that they'll be going to is either their money is not clean, that's one, or two, the government has something on them. And also they can also be the front for the government. I mean, as much as you think Dangote is maybe doing well for the country, Dangote is a front for most of these politicians. Honestly, is a front for them. So I honestly, whether Obi Cubana let him not only be a city boy, let him even be diaspora boy, let him do whatever he wants to do. All honestly that I care about is what Nigerians can do, because the power belongs to the people. What Nigerians can do and what Nigerians will do come 2027. If you feel that you have suffered enough, Nigerians, I think it's high time you prove it to the government and to the people that you have seen enough, you have suffered enough, and it's high time the government do better for the people. No country, no nation is built this way. And don't be surprised, more of Obi Cubana is still coming. More of them will still come. But also it may be an APC gimmick that they know maybe he has influence sort of in the southeast. But regardless of the influence that he has, I think Black Panther said something like very, very sacrosanct yesterday. The Southeasterners, if you look at the last election and then the previous ones, they vote in block. If they don't believe in your ideology or your person, they can't go with you. And like the lady that you played the video said earlier, what has Obi Cubana done in the Southeast region? How many youth has he empowered in the Southeast region? So for me, Nigeria should just spare him the noise. Let's focus on the main goal. Let's focus on the main agenda and see how this government can be thrown out of power. That should be the primary assignment, rather than they'll still bring more for Obi Cubana. And so get ready. What are we going to do on our own part is a major thing that we should look at. What can we do and what are we going to do? I think the last caller said something that's very, very profound. There are more Nigerians out there than the people in power. And so if you choose to chase them out, you can do it. It only takes our unity. It only takes our unity. And don't be surprised. Tinubu was defeated in his backyard in Lagos by Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. And most of the Southwestern people, they know the real gem, they know the real person that can save the country or the nation. Most of them that voted for him for Tinubu in the last election, they are now biting their fingers. So, but let's come together in unity and let's see what we can do to chase out these criminals. Honestly, for me, I will spare Obi Cubana until I hear from him, although I don't expect it, because his word may not even carry any words. may not even carry any weight. So I would just say Nigerians, let's focus on the ball, let's focus on the game, and then see how we can change the country. I think for me that's where I will hang it. Madam Rita, honestly, if I would speak, I'll just let her just flow, because what she's talking about in those states is plaguing each of the states in Nigeria. It's plaguing every state in Nigeria. You may clap for them. Those money, is it their money? Until this guy comes and tell, okay, this is what we make as internal fund. This is how much we get from Abuja. This is how much we sell on the project. This is the person in charge of the contract. It may just be a game. It may be another way to also siphon the money of those states and other states like my own state. And so the people remain, they put into suffering, and that's how it continues. Nigerians, let's focus on the game, how we can chase out these criminals from power in the coming election. Thank you very much. I hear the mic.
All right, give us a mandate. Thank you for your submission. Thank you. Augustine, thank you, sir, for coming in. We have Shidi White. Put on your camera so that we know who is behind Shidi White. You know, that's how you come into this panel. You know, Augustine, talk to us, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. Those on the platform on the panel with me, those on the chat, wherever you may be, and those contributing, listening, wherever they may be. What a great day we are having. Once again,
okay,
all protocols observed.
Shidi, I can see you already. You can turn off your camera now. Turn it off before I put it on the screen. Thank you. Augustine, go ahead, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. I say once again, all protocols duly observed. I think I want to follow on with this Obi Cubana issue. You see, and I want to approach it differently today. I listened to the two callers. My friend Wale, he greeted me. Well, I'm greeting you too. Wale called our usual caller, and then I think Madam Love of God is my strength, isn't it? I can't think that is her name. You see, why I want to say this is that I'm glad this thing you played, Niger Watch, the short video clips you played about Obi Cubana. Apart from one person I know, what I watched, who was sort of trying to make a case for Obi Cubana. You see, to the entire Igbo population, or majority, I wouldn't say entire because I don't know all of them. This is a heated debate now. People are lashing the man left, right, and center. I will be surprised if he survives, if he didn't throw in the towel. Why am I saying it? That Lisa Njoko, that lady, see the way he even called him the head of the Agberu now. For APC should be in the southeast. Who will go and be training boys to snatch ballot box? He said that is what they've reduced to Obi Cubana to. A self-made billionaire. Now you now go and be doing Agberu job for Tinubu. Apart from the fact that we've already known that he will not score. Even Tinubu is going nowhere in the southeast. Forget about this rigging. As long as Obi is on the ballot, it's not gonna work. Now look at that lady, and then there's the other lady. I've forgotten what they called the name. I think saying Edo lady. This one that wears dreadlock, but is based in Benin. I didn't know it's Igbo. Now look at the way they are dragging Obi Cubana, and then first for the avoidance of doubt, I know this is in Igbo. I would have loved whoever cares should be able to go and listen to it or find somebody to interpret it. This is something like what do I say? A highly respected Igbo program. They call it Ugumba. What they are discussing was trashing Obi Cubana. Some were even calling him, what does this man really want? Does he not know what time it is in Nigeria now, in the southeast? Who is going to convince? So the totality of, and so many things, some of them I can open my mobile phone and show you different WhatsApp group posting this Obi Cubana issue. None of them is in support. Why I have to call this out is that I remember the day Wale phoned in here that indeed we don't even criticize their own. If it's other people, they jump in. You see, this have proved it too. And they're from tomorrow, from now till Niger Watch, if you keep tab, from now till let's say next week, you will still see people are dragged. These are not even in the Igbo anymore. So it is painful because people say it's a shame. I can understand the person that said, oh, Bianca Ojuku's wife accepted position. That is Anambra State position, the ministerial slot. Though albeit a junior minister, minister of state in foreign service, that is Anambra State slot. Some of us said, in fact, the woman should have been apolitical. Is the wife of Ikemba, the spiritual head of Ndi, or something like that, that he shouldn't even accept. But then now, when he accepted it to go, days after he was ambassador under Jonathan to Spain. So it's like he's doing a clean Anambra quota. So people said it like that. So it's not the same thing with Obi Cubana. Obi Cubana is just being reduced. If it were Tinubu nominated Obi Cubana as ambassador to one country, most people will not talk. They may say, what is this man going to do? What does he know about the diplomacy or this? But this is to go and be under Sheyi Tinubu to be distributing money from one polling unit to the other. If at all, that is what they will do. And then you start mingling with tomorrow, you go meeting with Oluomo, a billionaire like that, and the way people respect you in Igbo land, taking titles. So that is the pain people are having. Not because anybody can do the Agbero job. And look at the way people are addressing her. This YouTube I posted is purely an Igbo program. If anybody can play it and you get somebody who is able to translate it for you, you will be ashamed. The way they reduced him, you will say, this is the man that people are hailing. So that is to tell people that, look, when people come and shout, particularly on air, Ndi Igbo don't call out their own. Ndi Igbo don't call, because the way Wale spoke that day, Niger Watch, God bless you, bless your parents, your this. You see, and now, if it's the thing pain me, because you people don't know. If there is an ethnic group in Nigeria that that do not tolerate mediocrity among their people, if you give them the chance, it's Ndi Igbo. And we voice it out. Because you can't buy anything. Really good people, you can't buy them with money. We believe in bringing the best. Even if you don't have money, they will give you. For instance, to tell you, when Hope Uzodinma became number 4 and then ended up as number 1, most people did not know that Hope Uzodinma's hometown, Omoma, in Oru West or so, local government of Imo State, his hometown, you can imagine somebody who is a governor, the mansion was burnt. The Rolls Royce parked there and the other expensive cars, you can imagine, they were burnt. Hope Uzodinma wasn't sleeping in Imo State. He was afraid. With all the security, he goes to Abuja. Even now, people are still suspecting. That's why it's always with Tinubu. He said he's afraid. How many states can attempt that on their governor? A sitting governor. What I'm saying here, people can phone in and tell me CM is a lie. I said Omoma, his hometown. It was widely shown then. Who can try that? Ekweremadu, deputy Senate president, was beaten in Germany. His dress torn. People said it's a shame. We dealt with him. Say, look, you can't come and be disgracing us under Buhari that is punishing us. So, in other words, we don't spare them. We don't. Ndibo don't spare. To be honest with you, I can cite an example, but only that the one that comes to mind. But they don't. And if you can't, I will tell you, we don't spare them. So when people say maybe you consign us, we don't say it's a lie. That is lie from the pit of hell. I need an apology for this on air because evidence are bound. Look at the Obi Cubana case. This is an Igbo program dedicated for that, to insult the man. But because some people may not know, they just feel that, okay, Igbo don't condone nonsense. Pat Utomi said it the other day. He said, Nigeria should copy Igbo. That they don't expect, they don't condemn mediocrity. People should look at them. I don't know why he said it, but it's in the news and I'm not making it up. So in other words, Obi Cubana issue, as far as we are concerned, people were suggesting for you to say, you should have said, if APC come, okay, take 10 million. I wish you people were, I'm an illiterate, or maybe even if you go, you said, I believe in my business, I don't really have time to do all this. Okay, take 100 million. PDP will come, you give them. That way you remain afloat. Nobody. But for you now to dive in, people have seen Obi Cubana as number 1 enemy of Peter Obi. Obi Cubana comes from the same senatorial district as Peter Obi in Anambra State. Obi Cubana is Idemili South local government, Oba, the next town next to Onitsha before you get to Newi. Peter Obi is an Onitsha local government. They are bordering each other. People will now say, Peter Obi is trying to defeat Tinubu. And Obi Cubana is coming to tell people that, boy, may not join me, let's Tinubu continue. Look at the man that said, another 4 years of suffering. that Obi Cubana, you've taken your children to London or somewhere, go and pack them, then come and be telling us to vote in soft. And the most important thing is that Obi is the candidate from the north down to the south. Everybody is talking about south, southwest, northeast, northwest, north central. They said, Obi, this is your time. You were robbed the time. Now we are wiser. Then you now come and see somebody. Obi Cubana will now come. Look, if it were a local street urchin that they called, so people will not worry. They say, oh, he's so hungry, and they all this, all that, and then who is this person? He's a colorless. But you go and bring this type of person. What do you want to do? What people will be looking at is not what he tells Tinubu. They will say, oh, so this man doesn't like Peter Obi. Somebody whose brother is the person that is the beautiful bride. Everybody is in fact praying that let this man come in. Even if not everybody, at least in Niger watch here, that is the prayer. Oh, make Peter Obi come in. That is the only man we know that can solve. Then Obi Cubana will then be carrying sack of money around and say, look, oh, may I forget and Tinubu. This Tinubu that the wife, because this is what people are discussing. Tinubu's wife, because eventually Obi Cubana will meet Tinubu either in Aso Rock or somewhere as coordinator. They must have a meeting once. He must sit on the same table. And then you look at the wife, maybe he served them hot rice and they are eating. This is Tinubu's wife that said they will invoke the deity, the juju of Lagos, to buy Ndibo and then seize their property. It's on record. How do you explain that to Ndibo? And now, since Tinubu came in, Igbo properties have been destroyed in Lagos. Under Buhari, it wasn't like this. Under Obasanjo, no. They are now destroying Igbo properties, businesses, market every time. Ndibo went to travel for Christmas last year. Their business, so one market, one plaza was on fire. How can you be in the east and come and rescue all this thing? And this is under Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu. Peter Obi left what he was doing with other senators, Igbo senator, Eninaya Baribe, went to Sanwo-Olu at Alausa to say, look, they say they are destroying a Igbo market. What is it called? Trade fair or something. That why? Why is Lagos government doing this? They thought they have to reach out. He said, no, they built it in a canal. Only for them to come there with Rose Vivor. Badebo Rose Vivor is an architect. Bachelor's degree, University of Nottingham. One of the best in UK. Masters, MIT. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. That's why I had it. So he's a foremost architect. It's not a pushover. He went with them and he saw it. Why they took him was as an architect. He should know what is called physical planning. City planning. You don't do it. But the architect, anybody who's an architect, you can't teach him planning. They took and they saw there. He said, look at, there is no waterway. This is what Peter Obi went on behalf of Ndibo. Said they're going to institute case. Where was Obi Cubana? Nowhere to be found. Now you now come back. People, because this is what I'm telling you, is what people are saying all over this thing. People will now say, okay, when we were crying, traders, Peter Obi came to our rescue, at least to talk to government and say, please stop. This should stop. Let us look into it. Even then, the market trade fair the land was given for that trade fair by the Federal Ministry of Trade and Commerce. It's a federal land. It's not Lagos State owned. I gave an example that if you go to Edo State, University of Benin, that land belongs to federal government, though it's in Benin because it's a federal university. So the market in Lagos, that trade fair, it belongs to Federal Ministry of Trade. It's not Lagos State land. So why should Lagos State be encroaching in it? That was the logic. Peter Obi came to their rescue to sympathize with them and they were crying. Where was Obi Cubana? Now, your tormentor, Tinubu, and the wife is now the person you want to be carrying billions about. Say, look, make we vote for them. You see, that is dead on arrival. We know say you no go work. But my pain is people should not be saying when something like this happens, they say, hey, Ndibo don't criticize their own. Please, this video I posted here, whoever want to come and go and play it, get somebody who understands Igbo by your side. You've been interpreting line by what every minute you tell you what they are saying. The way they reduce him, some call that's not the way they didn't reduce him. He should be ashamed because this is in Igbo language. So when this type of thing is happening, people should just take it that nobody is happy. We don't as Igbo, we don't condemn evil. We don't. We expose it. We don't unless we do not know it. Why people respect Peter Obi is not because Peter Obi gives. Okay, do you know that Peter Obi went to Dominican University in Ibadan and donated 30 million? How much will it cost to buy delegate? Peter Obi is in the news either yesterday or today. He was at Dominican University. People hear me very well. DU, Dominican University at Ibadan. 30 million naira his money. How much will it take to buy delegate? How much? If you take Peter Obi buy delegate, it will just go away. That is his man. Ibadan, is it in the south? Is it in the southeast? It's Ibadan, Anambra State. But he's donating money. You know, as much as you have a good cause, education, health, call on him. He must give something. Or he will organize, it must do. So when we see people like this very clean, everybody is praying that let us have a taste of this man. If that is what God brought into this world for, let us have a taste of him. And with this type of people, then you now go and bring a dirty Obi Cubana to come and torment us for what? He hasn't stood up for what? Does he speak? Then let me now see the moral, how he will now go out. Even in his local OBA, his local, where Emeka Anyoko comes from, no, Emeka Anyoko is from Obusi, sorry. For Oba, where he comes from, next time to Onisha, it will be difficult for him. No matter the billion, you will now see people are already spitting at him. I will be surprised if he did not withdraw. I will be extremely surprised that Obi Cubana did not pull out. This detention. In fact, he made a short video, but people ignored it. He said people should not drag him, that they know his inbox. If you talk to me in the inbox, then you come, we discuss. That is Obi Cubana short video. I saw it today because I've been searching around. But all these things I'm telling you is like pouring water on a stone. People are not listening. What we make people now, they say, oh, Obi Cubana has withdrawn. Then you now know that, yes, people are advising, say, better withdraw. Because his reputation is in tatters now. Even when he hasn't started, the reputation is in tatters. People feel that, who is Sheyi Tinubu? You now go and bow down to him. Yes, VDM, you may not agree with him, but he said, if you want to be senator, you can even support him. File for even chairman of your local government, House of Reps, State House of Assembly. We now know that you can, even if you are going under APC, it doesn't matter. But for you now to go and be doing Agbero work, boy, like that Lisa Njoku said, he will now be the head of Agbero that we organize. How do we snatch ballot box, grab it, hold it, and run with it? For who? For Tinubu. Tinubu, during the 2023, he never campaigned in the Southeast. He came to Enugu to tell them, I only slide bread. Why don't you go the intense campaign? He didn't. He just organized, come there and start on the podium, say, giving the Igbo slide bread. And look at what we are witnessing. Look at Igbo economy in Lagos. It's not going, that is going to blazes. You look at a shop of a motor spare parts, averagely 400 million. That's what we are looking there. Particularly these people that sell a G-Wagon parts, it's over $1 billion in a shop. Then you set it up on fire at Ladepo everywhere. Impoverishing us under your government, and then the Obi Cubana will now come and carry money and be campaigning. If you remember one of the reactions, I mean, the VDM was reading, one of them said, this is a movie we have seen before and know how it ended. What he meant there was Joe Ibokwe, the one that was following Tinubu up and down all over Lagos. Tinubu gave him money during the elections. They go and convince Ndibo in Lagos. They have a strong voting bloc that I need their vote. Joe Ibokwe came. I'm not hiding. Joe Ibokwe came, talked to Ndibo, say, look, we do business here and we work here. So this is the time. Let us pay this man back. Let's leave Peter be first. Did Ndibo listen? Did Tinubu win Lagos? So the team paid them because they know that is the money wasted because it doesn't work. It's not worth it. If it were people like Ojus or Kali, you say it's a criminal versus a criminal, you can go. But for Peter Obi, a near saint, if there's a man can be canonized, it's Peter Obi, Tondibo, to today. And there somebody is trying to, coming from Obi Cubana. When people ask you, what will he be saying? You will tell people, no, we need a Tinubu because he bring money. Oh boy, this is how to do it. No forget about Peter Obi. Me? You tell an Igbo man lie, that one. Well, we might not be prone to violence, but he knows that kite won't fly. I will be extremely surprised, I'm saying it today, if he did not withdraw from that position. Given the intensity of the criticisms coming his way, he must have been hearing all these things. People have not rested. People hear Obi Cubana to come and campaign against Peter before Tinubu. When people are calling Tinubu OTP, those that sold the presidency to him said they won't sell it again to him. He has lost the north. Now he's looking east and west to see if he can garner vote, albeit through rigging. And Obi Cubana is now to be used as an agent to truncate P2B's influence in the southeast. Although it won't work, but it's a shame. It's a shame, and people are not telling him with the red cap you are wearing. So he hasn't got, unless he withdraws, then maybe with a bit of apology on the ground. Otherwise, his reputation is in the mud now. MUD. People must understand this. So please, when next people want to criticize Ndibo in terms of this, please look very well. You ask. We do not condone evil. We do not condone dirty characters. Otherwise, all Jews Okalo people are praising. Do you know that all Jews Okalo is retracting from what they are doing to Alex Oti? Because he just organized that they should topple Alex Oti, and people came out to insult him and then make jest of what he's doing. Now he's now withdrawing. The Benjamin Kalo has withdrawn this, the number 6 that carries it on his head as if he's the president. So this is because when you see a good character, and there are thieves among us, criminals, but we don't elevate them. Forget about all the noise. We don't. When the chips are down, people will tell you, no, this man is just a criminal. Leave and they get money from government. Let me stop here. Thank you.
CM, can we even say that the Alex Oti one is a way for them to even test the water and see what the people will say about it?
It backfired. Now, not only did it fail, it backfired full time, and they are regretting it now.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Oga CM, for that deep, sincere submission. That's why I didn't stop you. I always like when people speak truth to power, regardless of whoever that is involved. You know, as you all know me here, when you don't speak truth to power, I'll call you out. That wonderful from Oga CM. Not everybody that can give that kind of submission. Let's be honest to ourselves. Thank you very much, sir, for saying it how it is, regardless of whoever that is involved. You know, if Obi Cubana did not refrain now, his name will fall, and it's gradually falling for the past 48 hours. To fall, that's it. Nigerians are suffering, and they are not smiling with anybody supporting the pains, you know, they are facing. But nevertheless, I'd like us to quickly move on. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry, it's not to make case for anybody or maybe change your mind about this. Now, I know Pastor said something here yesterday that got everybody angry in a way. Maybe could we have probably given him a chance to hear his own side of this whole thing?
No, please,
and just see his own thought pattern?
Please, don't bring that kind of conversation. Somebody who insulted the Edo Kingdom, I should give you a chance. What kind of stupid chance does he deserve? Don't bring that kind of conversation, please. Or you don't know why it was
who insulted us? Who insulted the Edo Kingdom?
A Pansat.
What?
He insulted the Edo Kingdom. You said I should give him a chance. Give us a man.
Sorry, I didn't hear. I didn't see what he typed on the comment section, but I know you.
And you would have asked before asking for somebody to be given a chance. You asked what he did.
Wow.
Okay, sorry about that, but it's just I didn't know what he said. I didn't read his comments, but I know you were.
What happened? You were here yesterday. You should have asked what happened. Everybody on the comment section saw his satanic statement. He have always insulted my kingdom, insulted the Edo people, just because we were questioning and calling out Obi Cubana yesterday. Then he insulted Edo Kingdom on the comment section. That's why he was banned for 24 months.
Okay.
Banned.
That's fair enough.
Thank you. Please, Shady White, please talk to us. Good evening to you. Mr. Oduwa, I'll come back to you after Shady White. It's good to have you on the show, Shady White. You have the floor.
Good evening, Mr. Niger Watch, and good evening to the family and every Nigerian here, reasonable Nigerians here, all the well-meaning Nigerians. I greet everybody. So because I enjoyed you people, the person that spoke before, Mr. CM. Mr. CM, I so much appreciate his submission as regards to this Obi Cubana case, because I think I had one other news I just got in touch with this evening that I'll be like, oh, let me confirm if it's actually true before I heard this Obi Cubana case being discussed here. Well, first of all, if I should go through this Obi Cubana's case, I would say that, you know, there is this statement that will make you understand that if you want to kill a man, it's not just by killing the man by stabbing the person or this. The highest level to kill a man is to kill the man. Off that thing, please. The highest level you can kill a man is to kill the man.
Right. Your music will give me copyright. Can you off it completely? Off it completely, please.
So the highest killing that you can kill a man.
Yeah, you are not ready to
the music.
Hello?
The music is disturbing. The music is disturbing. Put the music off, please. Thank you.
Are you still hearing the music now?
Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. So now the highest level of killing that you can kill a man is not just by killing the man to die, but by killing his reputation. That is the highest level you can kill a man. And I could remember one, well, that should be within 3 months ago, thereabout, that Obi Cubana made a statement that, hey, no matter how your level in Nigeria as an Igbo man, you're still under that persecution or marginalization. So, and a whole lot of things, this thing is playing out now, and nobody is able to go back to that statement back then and recall that statement then. That was when, after that, he lost that case on in his particular destiny in Lagos. So now, if you should go back to that statement back then and what is happening now at the moment, you may see that is it actually about killing the reputation of the man? And ever since then, Mr. Obi Cubana have not spoken anything about this whole shenanigans. Of which Obi Cubana is somebody I respected so much because I respect greatness. Anybody that achieved greatness, I respect the person because I want to achieve greatness also. But if his reputation is about to be destroyed, so is left for him is that to take the bold courage or to become a coward. That is just the truth. So if we should reason about, we need to be sincere about this whole thing about the marginalization of the Igbos in Nigeria. You will see that there is, if an Igbo man is not trusted to be a president, how can an Igbo man be trusted to become a one Nigerian with other Nigerians? Then let's Kukuma divide the country now. This thing alone, this Obi Cubana case now should be like clear eye opener to everybody. That is from my own side of the view of it, because everybody is seeing it at the side of, oh, is it that he wants to become a talk to this? Do you know the kind of pressure in him? Do you know the kind of what he may face if he did not accept this at this point in time? Do you know?
It is not, so my brother, it is not what Obi Cubana will face. What people are saying is, if there is a chance, the first time in the history of Nigeria, an Igbo candidate came out, other people carry him for head. Equipment wasn't like this. Jimbo then tried. So many, I'm coming. So many people, and this is the time that Obi. In fact, even people are even crying that Obi didn't become president more than Ndibo themselves. Other people. So this is not clear. And then if everything has become clear because Tinubu has performed and a woeful failure, so everybody is now looking at Peter Obi, and then somebody will now come and carry money from that same Tinubu and be telling people, oh boy, now so we go do a moment and forget Peter Obi. What type of pressure? Let him resign. If Tinubu crush, listen, coming before he come. If Tinubu crush Obi Cubana business like he did to maybe something like Ibeto or this, do you know Ibeto? People sympathize with him. I remember Chris Dublin here, what he said. I didn't know that his brother worked with Ibeto when it happened. So if because of Obi Cubana has conscience, he said, no, I'm not going to do this thing. Tinubu will say, okay, I deal with you. Ndibo will stand behind Obi Cubana and pity him. And that is what matters. Than for you now to accept this money and you come out, your reputation is in the mud. There are people like that. Let's continue.
Okay, all right, Mr. MC. But for this whole thing, I'm not seeing it as if Obi Cubana is accepting any money from the APC or the Tinubu government. It's all about, everybody has their own person.
So he won't accept money. So now what are you going to take, they do the job? What are you talking about? Hello?
No, he will use his own personal money. His own personal money.
No. He said
Obi Cubana have
what are you talking about?
No, I said, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. Everybody's hearing you. Yes, everybody is hearing you. Oh, maybe network. Obi, don't say that Obi Cubana, you don't even accept. Which money? It's oil money. Tinubu will share billions. Haba.
Okay, White.
Are you talking to small children?
Maybe White. Go ahead and round up.
Wait, let me land. See, yeah, I'm not talking about the money APC is gonna share or whatever APC is gonna share to Obi Cubana or what. But one thing I majorly see there is all about his own interest of his business being kept. That is the area I'm seeing it. This thing, see, this APC government we are to be like to fight against in 2027 is not even just, it's just like a fight between light and darkness. And that thing is just like we are in a chain that need to be broken. See, do you see a whole lot of all
See,
this?
I'm giving you an example
okay.
of Ibeto. I mentioned Cletus Ibeto. Ibeto Cement. I did today because Ibeto didn't play ball. Obasanjo banned it and then promoted Dangote. So, but today,
Yeah.
Igbo know, even the whole Nigerians know. So, who is Obi Cubana compared to Ibeto?
Wait.
Innocent container was seized for him to stand. Look, it's even good if Tinubu deal with him. Peter Obi win. Peter Obi will revisit the case. So what are you talking about? Don't make excuse.
Wait, my brother. See, Mr. CMC. Within you yourself, what impact do you think Obi Cubana have in the East? What voice do you think Obi Cubana have in the East?
Yes, he won't, but it's a shame because of his reputation for him to even
That is what I'm telling you. They just want to kill his reputation. Obi Cubana has no impact voice in the East. That is just the truth. As far as anything election is concerned,
let him turn it down.
So that is just left for him. It only
That's what he will tell Tinubu. He will tell Tinubu that I'm not a politician. I can't even convince my town union. Even if, do you know that in this Igbo this night showed Ugumba that I shared in the private chat? Do you know what they are saying? So I said, okay, even if he bring maybe 1 million people, he may likely get 4 votes. Say if he begin to give 1 million, he may likely get four votes. Do you know the meaning? That is what they said in that Igbo this thing. The one was say,
all right.
Cubana. So let's go and try.
Round up,
Okay, all right. So that is just it on that on Obi Cubana case. One major thing is that as far as the East is concerned, the East in terms of IQ and our understanding, I'm an Igbo guy living in Edo State. So as far as our IQ and our understanding is concerned, there is nothing like one person will come and tell me where to face or the kind of things to do. See, psychologically, we believe in the right thing, the right way. See, if we say this is the right way, this is the right way, this is the right thing, this is the right one, I will have to face it. Nobody will come and tell us that black is white because of one thing or the other. Let me remind us about this 1993 during the time of Abiola and the 2023 election. It's just like 30 years interval. The same thing that happened then happened back again in 2023. And if we are to break out of this yoke of this menace being called Nigeria with this kind of leaders we have I think if you miss the 2027 is gone. There is no way it can never be. Nigeria will never be well again. That is just the truth. If we miss this bit of a chance of 2027, nothing again. When anybody will talk about Nigeria being a better country, having a good leader, will ever happen again, because we've already the same thing that happened in 1993 during.
Okay.
Now 2023 almost like Dan died, now awakening again for 2027. So if it didn't work for this 2027, it's not going to work again. That's how I see it. Now, please, there is this thing I want to confirm, because I got to a news this night about from the eastern side, because why I want to say this here is so that if it can get.
Okay, I think we are losing you back and forth. Shady White, are you there?
Network.
Hello, Shady White. Okay, your network is bad. I think we need to move on now. I think we need to move on. Okay, Chidiwa, thank you very much for your submission. Let me quickly put this right. You said if we miss Peter Obi in 2027, we're not going anywhere, we're not doing this. In the process of you saying that, you are also selective over your judgment. You are country August CM over his submission. You are supporting Obi Cubana's, or rather trying to defend him for his acts. Then you went on by saying which IPA that Obi Cubana have in the southeast. So let me answer you in all of this. Obi Cubana is a big name, in case you don't know. So we're talking about impact. He have a lot of impact. Yes, he's a big name. If he have never projected himself or portrayed himself to be an Agberu, doesn't mean he doesn't have them, in his circle. He have one or two person and two buttons to press that will impact one or two communities in the southeast negatively. Yes, especially those of them that need money. So you can't say that someone like Obi Cubana doesn't have any impact. What do you mean doesn't have any impact? Is a top name. So for me, and you also went on by saying that, maybe they want to crush his business and all that, so they're after him and all that. So it's better he did what he did to protect his business and whatever, blah, blah, blah. You see why I normally say that we are selective over our judgments in Nigeria. Many of us here have said this so many times that if our government cannot do anything, they should resign. If they are put under pressure to do anything or blah, 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 they should resign. What is wrong with resigning? What is wrong with resigning? What is wrong with resigning? We said that so many times here. So what is also wrong? An individual losing your company or whatever in the name of you seeing the country works. Is anything wrong with that? The country where many of us are residing today, hiding our heads today, people sacrifice their lives, their resources, their money, their properties to make sure that the country works. And many of us are now hiding there and passing another satanic, deceitful narrative today that no, maybe they're after him, after his business. What business are you talking about? Is anything wrong? Someone like Obi Cubana coming out to say, I'm under pressure, Nigerians. Nigerians are under pressure. They are telling me to do something that I don't want to do. In case anything happens to me, in case anything happens to my business. Is there anything wrong with that?
Miss Elvis. Miss
Yes,
Elvis.
sir. Yes, sir.
If you allow me cite a case, maybe just use as a scenario. It is in one part of US, for example, now some things are happening. Do you know the people have died because of what is just happening? These are guys that, you know what, regardless of what is happening now, they don't care. So, like you said, Obi Cubana should have, I've not heard from him. I don't know if he has spoken about it yet. I don't know what he wants to say, but I've not heard from him. But even with that, if he has integrity, or maybe he actually not supporting this, he should have come out. The very first this thing came out, he should have come out and even speak and let people even know his own where he stands. And the reason why this is so prominent is because people still believe that regardless of what you think, he has a voice. He has a voice. He has a voice.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I'll just leave you right there. Yes,
Niger
your
watch.
network was
Niger
very bad.
Niger watch.
Don't. I'm talking, sir. I'm talking. Shidi White, I understand your network was bad. Yes, but that's fine. At least you've managed to give a submission. But although I disagree with your submission in totality from beginning to the end, Augustine, quickly, just 30 seconds.
Yeah, quickly, because they say sometimes perception is better than reality. What people will say is that Peter Obi in Anambra State and you, Obi Cubana, you are telling us to go and vote Tinubu. Forget that is the game, because he must talk. They must. That is part of the deal. They can't just say they hide inside your hole. You must tell people that come and vote for Tinubu. People will say vote for Tinubu. When they look at what Tinubu is going into in Lagos now, in Tinubu State, with what his wife said, people are waiting for him. And then you are now coming to tell us to come and vote for somebody who is responsible for the collapse of Igbo economy in Lagos. What is he talking about? What is the moral? That is what I'm saying.
Let us continue to be selective over our judgments in this country. We're not going anywhere. But meanwhile, I want to appreciate my person here, Rugged Biafra. Your statement is top notch. Say either you are with them or you are with us. No terms and conditions. In fact, I wish I feel carry this your comment. Man, go put on for poster, hang 'em. That's it. Tell us where you dey. No sitting on the fence. Either you are with them, you are with us. No terms and condition. Simple. This 2027, no sitting on fence. Anybody wey sit on the fence, more than know say they don't buy am. Simple. Mr. Oduwa, talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Thank you for
Good evening,
your
sir.
passions and the zeal for the country we live on or we were born. Anyway, we should call Nigeria the geographical location known as a wild forest where the wild animal ate their prey. Thank you. Well, one day, the thing the book called Hour of Reckoning, it go come. The thing when you show everybody paper before you show everybody the light, it go come. So that is what we are seeing. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you
But
for all your submission.
you know, end up by saying, Mr. Oduwa, you know, end up by saying, brother, play that music for me.
So, good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy.
Mr. Oduwa, are you still there?
I'm talking.
We didn't hear you.
My network.
When after I talk, you not talk. Go ahead anyway.
No, I did because I'm greeting our great mama, Diaspora. Thank you. God bless you, Mommy. Thank you. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Well, you are all welcome. Thank you for your time. I did not really see the comment of Obi Cubana, and I believe we are not fighting for the presidencies of the Igbo. Please, when people are saying it's against the Igbo, it goes, please, or the Igbo are not this. Peter Obi is not contesting for the Igbo presidency. If not, they will have called him Ohaneze. So, and the Tinubu said it is his turn, Emilokon, Ewalokon.
Okay, Mr. Oduwa, we cannot continue with this your network. For the past 1 week now, your network has been so terrible and it's dragging us back. You know, so unfortunately, you can't give, and your submission was aligning already, but unfortunately, you cannot give it today. So go and sort out your network as someone else quickly speak to us. Amashala, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Nigeria, good evening. I greet the house, I greet everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Today's topic is back and front. We don't know which one to start with. Mr. Wiki that is running from his people. What has he done this time around? We do not know, because the story did not end. Because he's running now the year. For Obi Cubana, I saw they posted, they say he wants as a campaign coordinator. What are you coordinating? You want to coordinate Aguero? With all the business you have done, and just a small boy is speaking you to come and do coordinator of Aguero because you are good in business. They cannot use, they are looking for people like Obi because you get Obi for your name. Obi Cubana come and join to come and cause confusion. A tout is always a tout. No day, no anytime. Our president is just an advanced tout that's in government. They are the ones in government everywhere ruling us. People that refuse to go to school are the one ruling us. You that went to school, Obi Cubana, you are doing business. Your business is good. small boy won't use you play to come and do coordinator of who? Coordinators of both ballot stealing. After this week goes, if this week goes and you don't see anything, there are two things involved. Either you are owing, you have issues with the government, or there's something you want from the government. Because you people that have money in Nigeria, either you are owing government or government is owing you. One of you, because they are all criminals.
Omashola.
Yeah.
I mean, this comment is just right on point, because 2 days have gone or 3 days have gone by, but just right on point. Go ahead, sir.
So the truth is, if this week goes, Obi Cubana, you do not come out and say in public, I am not the coordinator, I am not interested, or you are interested, because there's an average Nigerian businessman, their hands are not straight. Their hands are never straight, because there is something you are looking for, you have not gotten. So the only way they can hold you by the balls, come and do coordinator, because they know you need it badly. The other day, it was your investment they were attacking in Abuja. So one thing or the other, Tinubu, they have everybody's secret, because this government is a group of criminals digging for criminals to use. They have their criminals. So let us look for our colleagues to help us to do this. Because, like I said, these guys cannot broad daylight come and campaign. They cannot. So they will look for people that they will use to campaign. They cannot, because they have failed. Someone that has failed, there's nothing you want to say again. There's nothing you want to tell a Igbo man, because after election, you went straight ahead to their investment. You forgot that you come and do election after 4 years. Now you are looking for their brothers to come and use to deceive them again. It's just a pity. Obi, if they don't give you a ticket in that congregation of former armed robbers of Nigeria, you better find somewhere else to go, because there will not be an election in Nigeria if Obi is not the ticket. No Nigerian should go and vote at all. If Obi is not the ticket, just leave the election for them, because the ADC and APC is congregations of past and present and future thieves that are there. So if Obi is not there, because they will not want him, Nigerians, you will see the right things. This thing is the good thing. This is what is right for us. But the people in government will take their eye off. Criminals everywhere, shooting left and right. The other day it was Binyore Road. Just imagine, that is a road. You can count thousands of police checkpoints. Suddenly, checkpoint, police not there. And then tomorrow they say government is not involved. Government will be lying, but we are now. It's not possible. We are not aware. We are not involved with the kidnapping. We didn't kidnap anybody, because we have bunch of people that don't know what they are doing. All they just know is just to get into power, how to steal money. Is what they're after. It's a pity. It's a pity. But for me, Nigeria Watch come today. The worst election in the whole wide world will be held in 2027. I am saying it today. The worst election you can ever imagine will happen. It's just like somebody that is reading.
Mr. Mashola.
Yeah.
Why is that so?
Just listen. See, we all went to school. You are doing we are reading for exam. Exam day is election day. You have not read anything. You want to carry the food. It is the food textbook you want to use in writing the exam. Because there's nothing to show you. There's nothing off-ed. So there's no how you want to pass the exam. So that's why the election will be the most terrible thing you can ever think of. And the only problem now is that if Nigerians allow it, because they allowed the last one, they will believe they will do the same thing again. They've done mock exam in Edo State election, and you saw the outcome. Someone that's not to be the governor is one ruling you. He has already promised the president that he's going to get all his votes. He should tell you that This mock exam we did in Edo State, it will work. This formula will work. They will try the formula. The formula will work, and Nigerians will not. So if Obi is not on that ballot, one, they have won their election. If Obi is on that in that ballot, they will rig him the way we have never even seen before. And then they will announce what they want to announce. It is now left for Nigerians to wake up. But that day I go no say our head correct. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. Nigeria Watch, I don't finish.
All right, Mashallah. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mashallah. God bless you. I appreciate you for your submission. Okay, let's try Mr. Oduwa again. If his network will allow him to speak this time. Mr. Oduwa, if you are there, let's try for the second time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I pray the network let me talk, because this is why since then I'm not becoming to panel because of the network. Anyway, as I said, that people should not be seeing the 2027 election as Igbo election with Peter Obi. Please let us, because that is where the other day they say, why did he not build that guy? That Afghan is for the Igbo. Then he now left the party and this. No, Peter Obi is contesting election for Nigerians to live a better life in their land, because he has a conscience, he has good heart, and he knows how to exhibit it for people to live a good life. That is why he's contesting election. And because I used to say, and I will keep saying, that those who are be occupying positions of leadership doesn't know what they call responsibility. They are not responsible and don't even know anything called leader or the sheep. So that is why they are self-aggrandizement that push them into those positions. Ask them their visions they doesn't have. And that is where the only vision Tinubu have was saying recruit. Abado, yam, cassava. That was the vision he has. He did not have any vision that these things, if it is like this, this is what we need to do. This thing, if it is like this, this is what we need to do. They don't have solutions. And just like many people who will still come here, they will still lay the complaint of the same thing. Ask them the solution, they say they don't know. So we are looking for a practical man, not theory. Like Peter Obi is a practical man, not theory or objective. So that is where I believe so much on when people come out with practical and said 1 + 1 is 2. You can still call 1 + 1 as 11. Because if one stand, it become 11. So that is practical. And that is why it told you that this and this can generate electricity. This and this can make agro to produce. This and this can do the other things. So he's a practical man. And those are the kind of people who are supposed to enter positions for responsibility of others. You can call it practical. Like Tinubu, who said person should not remove subsidy. It will affect Nigeria. But he enter position and say subsidy is gone. So automatically, is that man not a confused person? And he still said, if I entered, you will no longer pay for electricity. And you must get electricity by fire, by force. I believe if he did not give you the electricity, don't vote for him. I believe it was Tinubu who told Nigeria, but he did not tell them this is how I'm going to do the electricity so that we will have it. And they didn't give Nigeria electricity now. The answer is for the Nigerians to answer, whether yes or no. If this man you people call Nenemi Obi, who live in Cubana, if not the mother burial, I did not know such person exists. Because it was the mother burial they were not showing, hey, people were stoning with money. Now, the people that stoned Cubana money, when people said Cubana have voice, he have voice. How many voice did he have? Is it not Nollywood people that went to his burial? Those are his voice. Those Nollywood people, are they be complaining of the things that Nigeria is suffering? No, they don't care. They are just after their money. So for me, Obi Cubana doesn't have voice. The only what he have is hotel in Lagos. And it is people of his group that go to that hotel. The road is bad. Obi Cubana will enter aeroplane. It is me and you who will follow the road. So it is we that have our voice to tell ourselves and say yes or no. For me, Obi Cubana is just like a Chasoludo. Chasoludo is from Anambra State, but he have never supported Obi. So let us not see it as against the Igbo or this, that. No. In every state, there are, or in every society, there are bad people, there are good people. According to the Edo, where Osenunu Osenoho, it is the friend of mouth, is not the friend of heart. Why the English say a friend in need, a friend indeed. So it's not all. According to the Bible says, it's not all that call Father, Father, we enter the kingdom of heaven. So please, if Obi Cubana decide to say he want to support anybody of his choice, he's right. If he tell you, come and support this person, it's your choice to say no. I will not support that person because it cannot do my bid. So if he's protecting his business, it's good for him. Let him protect his business. If we want to condemn his business, it's our right to condemn his business because he cannot produce things and eat it by himself. He will also consider the buyer who want to buy his product. So it is our right to still say, no, Obi Cubana, we did not. And Obi Cubana. So let him protect so that they will not go at them.
Your network is failing again.
No.
Your network is failing again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, round up. Your network is failing.
Sorry if you... Okay, thank you. I said, according to Edo people, he said, if they advise you, you believe. You use it to do something. It's this because what is in your mind you want to do. It's not because that advice they give to you. So, Obi Cubana can pay for Tinubu. Other people will still can pay for Tinubu. It is we the Nigeria that are suffering, that pass through desert and enter Europe. It is our choice to now make a good life for ourselves. Obi Cubana have made his money. However he made it, it is his money. Thank you.
However he made it is money. Sometimes your submission is shocking. However he made it, God. All right, let's move on. I appreciate you all right there. Black Panther, thanks for coming in. We need to have our final submission. Black Panther, talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, Nigeria, my brother. How far? How is the day? I hope your days are well. I want to thank everyone, thank Mommy in Diaspora, to thank the speakers. You all are eloquently speaking the right thing, and I thank you all for what you are doing. I want to say something here. Nigeria Watch, I'm about to sign a contract with one of the Premier team, and I'll make it known to you. And that team is going to beat and win the Premier League.
Oga, which Premier League you are signing contracts with again?
So
Arsenal
I'm expecting to.
Arsenal has fallen. Man has fallen. Which one call him now?
Remain 1 minute from your minutes. I've been 1 minute left.
No, he doesn't even have any minutes left.
Look
as
at
much as Arsenal is falling, that's good for me.
Look at the biasness. Look at the biasness. Arsenal's biasness.
As much as Arsenal is falling, I am happy.
Okay, let call a spade a spade. Obi Cubana matter should be, it's a distraction. I concur with what Dr. CM spoke. And then the person that spoke that was a little bit contradicting, but he wasn't putting his point right, Nigeria was dealt with it. Thank you both. You did a lot of work. I want to let us also look at it from one angle of that Obi Cubana has risen to the level of being an oligarch. He's among the oligarch. And when you are being selected to be among the oligarch, you'll be dragged in. But one thing there is that you have a choice. You have a choice. And your choice is like this. Do you want the destruction of your nation? Or you don't want the destruction of your nation? And one man cannot open a road for you because there are so many people around. There are so many roads that you can take to Jerusalem, not one road. So one man is opening the road for him, and he has forgotten that there are so many roads that lead to Jerusalem. So I wish him well, because I know he will never have his footprint in the Eastern Bloc, because the Eastern Bloc, from Genesis to Revelation, they've always been a bloc that come forward with a bloc vote. And that, I believe, can never change, because their mindset is the mindset of the Republicans. That their mindset is conservative mindset. I said it yesterday. They have a conservative mindset. They have their mind of their own. And they are very radical when they want to tell you what is in their mind. They are very, very radical in it. And nobody tells them. I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying it's all of them. But 85% of them, I believe, they are diehard. They have the mind of their own, and they can decide on what to do with it. I am very strong. I am confident in them that Tinubu will never get his way there. But there was one. There's one man that almost got nabbed in Abuja today, and I gashed my teeth that they didn't catch up with him, because I know this revolution, this movement, might spark off with just one thing that will happen, and it will send a strong message to all the Nigerian politicians, and they all will decide whether to run or to yield to the voice of the people. Like I always stand my ground, if we don't have a constitution that will raise the Sharia law, we are not going anywhere. Because I want you all to go and look at the Sharia system itself and tell me which country, which Islamic nation have decided to put down the Sharia law and decide to go with the normal law. I want you all to go and do that investigation. And I want to also say something here today, that Nigeria was asked a question. This Nigeria is not redeemable. I think that is the whole thing. It's irredeemable. Yes, but it can also be redeemable. But we have a price to pay. A very strong price. It's a price that it will beat our hearts and it will make tears comes out of our eyes. Because we have been ruled by the dictate of Sharia. It's not Fusha, but the dictate of Sharia, whereby we don't have a voice. And the voice comes from one man. You look, take a look at what is happening in Iran. The voice comes from one man. And when one man said this, and that is what it's going to be. When you are being arrested, they don't know where they took you to. Even the DSL will deny that they didn't touch you. Meanwhile, they arrested you. So that is the kind of country we are. That is why I tell you that the only price you can pay is the same price to get our country back, is the same price the Iranians are paying today. Everybody go and look at it very well. Is the price that the Iranians have paid, the price that the Venezuela have paid. If we don't pay that price, we can't get our country back. And we cannot pay it in a droplet. We cannot pay it in droplet. We all have to come out massively. And we will pay the price. We don't know who is going to drop. We don't know who's going to stand. But anybody that drop, we will celebrate, because we are not going to let him down, because he has paid the price for something, and we are not paying the price for nothing. That is how we are going to get our country back. If we don't do it that way, then let us use intelligence and critical analysis, and let us make it open and invite external body that will mediate for us, that will see where we are coming from, and they will know where we are going to, and they will stand with us and forge on and do the said needful. Because the way I see it now, we might say all sort of things. The Nigerian state will not work if we don't decide on what law will govern us. If we, the people, do not stand, it will never work. And then I just say mine because I've done my analysis. I've met with a lot of scholars that are above me, and I've sat beneath great big scholars, and I've asked my question. And my question, after asking my question, I also went and do my research on several countries that have similarities with us. Nigeria will not work if we don't pay the ultimate sacrifice. And we all got to be at the front on to do it. Anybody that drops, he drops. But we'll not let that person that dropped, that was our hero, we'll not let them down. So Nigeria Watch, you are right. And sometimes we have to do it both ways. So we need to pay sacrifice before we can go further. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Black Panther. God bless you. Appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. Okay, guys, we are going to have our final submission now. Everybody to 2 minutes. Work with your time. Exactly 2 minutes. I will stop you so that we can round up. Almost 4 hours already. I'm moving straight to the first person on the panel today, which is Madam Rita. Madam Rita, thank you very much, man. 2 minutes. I wait.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Yeah. Well, the issue of Obi Cubana, I see it like, Nigerians should stop looking for a hero in the likes of Obi Cubana.
Okay, Madam Rita, please.
Yeah.
Before you guys give your final submission, I don't want you to miss out on this. I have this 2 minutes video that I need to play. Maybe 1 or 2 person can relate it to where we find ourselves in Nigeria today.
Brazilian lady Ingrid Rosa Benavides. A 30-year-old Brazilian lady Ingrid Rosa Benavides is currently telling operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency all that she knows about 30.09 kilograms of heroin, worth over 3 billion naira in street value, that she smuggled into Nigeria. According to NDLA Director Media and Advocacy Femi Babafemi, the suspect carefully concealed the drugs in factory-sealed coffee parks. Babafemi said the suspect, who works as a private security officer in Brazil, was arrested at the airport in Abuja following processed intelligence. The content later tested positive for heroin, making it the single largest heroin seizure at the Abuja airport. The NDLA also confirmed the arrest of 2 passengers, Adediran Adedoyin and Afatakpa Ochiko, at the airport in Lagos, with pills of tapentadol concealed in food items packed in their bags. The 2 suspects were heading to Istanbul in Turkey aboard a Turkish Airlines flight. The NDLA spokesman further disclosed that operatives in the early hour of Thursday, 22nd January, intercepted a wooden boat loaded with 44 jumbo bags of Ghana Loud, a strain of cannabis, at the Jakonde Beach in Lekki, Lagos. NDLA said operatives also arrested 2 suspects, Aminu Ali Baba and Abdurrashid Abubakar, in connection with the seizure of 2 bags containing 140 packs of explosives heading to Kano and Kaduna. In Zaria, NDLA confirmed that intelligence-led raid led to the arrest of 42-year-old Fatima Ibrahim and Adijimo Ismaila, with 120 kilograms of skunk recovered from them. In Borno State, and as part of efforts to disrupt the supply chain of illicit drugs to terror groups, NDLA said operatives intercepted over 179,000 pills of tramadol and diazepam concealed in sacks of charcoal and animal feeds in a public transport car coming from Potiskum in Yobe State. The owner, 32-year-old Rabiu Imam, was arrested in a follow-up operation in Maiduguri. The NDLEA also confirmed the arrest of a 70-year-old village head, James Abamu, and another suspect, Aboy Abamu in Edo State, after a raid operation at Lagos Camp Ilushi in Esan South East local government area, where 681 kilograms skunk and 181 kilogram cannabis seeds were recovered from them. The NDLEA said it made several similar arrests in Kano, Benue, Delta, Oyo, and in Lagos State. Omo Bazwai, Arise News.
Okay. My main concern now is that this particular woman here, this woman,
Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency.
this Brazilian woman, so we carry 3 billion naira drug on Nigeria. Who we can't give that drug to? You know, and then that's the first question. Then two, una sure say this woman go prison because this is reported, right? It's reported. You can fly with that, but do you think this woman go prison?
You
That's
go
the question.
prison.
Let's have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Madarita, back to you. Okay, Madarita, don't go. She's not there again. Oh, okay. Oga CM, please talk to us. You have the floor.
Okay, yeah. I think let me quickly, though I didn't know this issue of drug something. You see, like you said, when they arrest people like this in Nigeria with drugs, we can only hear it. Nothing will come out of it. Because NDLA or whoever, they will go and 3 billion. They will share it, maybe 1 billion to settle some people, then you go use and bail herself or whoever she's bringing it to. I'm always happy if to say they catch them for New York or for UK. I'm gonna say justice go shell. But as Hussein and Nigeria, they will check the
Oh yeah,
street price.
Margarita, quickly come back.
They will say the street price is 3 billion. Oh yeah, let's do deal. Give us 1 billion, you take 2 or this. So that is what we earn. But that is by the way. So that is all I could say for it. It's a news anyway, but nothing will come out of it because he brought it for some people, and those people will say we have people in government who can be able to stop it, all these things. Even the head of NDL or whoever, they will have their own share, and then everything goes. Or they will take a small out of it. Remember, there was a time in Lagos they seized drug heavy. The magistrate said, okay, I joined the case. They will try it on so time. When they come out, bring the evidence again, the thing done short. The magistrate said, but it used to be 20, either 30. Why is it now 24? They say, go and look for the seats that join. By the time they come back, the thing don't drop from 24 to something like 15. The magistrate said, okay, let them burn that one first before they look for the rest. So it has happened in Nigeria before. That's all I could say for that. Then quickly on Wike issue. You see, Wike, for them to chase him out, I don't know. I think there was a strike in Abuja, so he has to bail himself through the back door. You see, if only people will listen. The only thing I hate about Wike is you can't play God. You cannot play God. That is just the thing. And this is the beginning of the end of his political career. Thank you.
As we speak, Wiki is hanging. He's hanging somewhere, just hanging. He is not on the left, he's not on the right. He's confused. His life is confused. You know the way they go anymore. Tinubu go put pepper for your eye soon. Muna see what go happen. Margarita,
He don't hang banana tree.
Yes, thank
you.
You
Don't
very
hang banana tree.
Well,
Thank you, Margarita.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. As I was saying before, because Nigeria has become a hopeless country, we tend to look for heroes, or we tend to look for a savior in people. And these people are influential people and celebrities or people in government or have some sort of money. And so that's why there's an uproar of Obi Cubana, right now, see allegedly, because the guy hasn't come out to debunk it or anything. But it's just based on assumption that he's part of the APC. So we look up to people like Obi Cubana, regardless of how they made their money, or whatever it is that surrounds them, or the rumors you hear about how they make their money. And there's something that came to my mind. The people like Alex Oti, people like Peter Obi, who are wealthy men in their own right, they made a choice not to join, the oligarchy system of government we have in Nigeria today. So Obi Cubana, he also has a choice to make. He's 50 plus years old. At least somebody at that age must have seen some things in his life. He must also see people like Cosmos Maduka and the other people ahead of him, who have done very well in whatever industry that they belong to. But if he chooses to do this, and it speaks a lot about his character, and it speaks a lot about his kind of business he's doing. I'm not going to talk about the kind of business he's doing, but it speaks volumes. So these are examples of why Nigerians should stop looking for heroes in people. And I would say this, I really can't blame them, because this is the age we are in. We are in the age where people are looking for followers. People are influencers by virtue of the fact that they have a large following. It's the age we are in. It's the time that we are in. It's the social media age. It's different from 20 years ago.
All right,
20
thank
years
you.
ago. Mr. Elvis, you cut me short. I haven't started. People were interrupting while the show. I kept quiet, but you cut me short.
Ija,
It's true. It's not
Ija,
fair. It's true. But it's true.
Ija.
Then when are
Ladies
you
and
gonna get
gentlemen,
started? When will you start? When will you start?
not be
People
2
have been
minutes. I
interrupting.
give this
I
woman
didn't
yours
even
now.
I didn't even make a single
Ladies
point.
and
When
gentlemen,
will you start? When will you start?
Madam
You were
Rita,
giving
do you know
people
that
more
you
time.
repeat
But
you
it's
repeat
okay.
it every time?
It's okay. I'm
okay.
just gonna keep quiet. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Madarita, you will give her 8 minutes. You will talk for 16 minutes. You said I just started.
Give her my minutes. I give her my minutes. Give her my minutes. Make sure you use them.
And
Madarita, somebody
Niger
don't
watch.
give you
They then they under snow for Canada now. Give them a bag. Give them.
Thank you very much,
Then they heavy snow.
Oremi.
Okay,
Oremi.
Madarita, go ahead now before you say you never start.
I just wanted to say that, and thank you, Dr. CM. I just wanted to say that Nigeria is practicing an oligarchy system. And I think the man from Bodnon has studied this. And if you look at what happened in Russia, I mean, I always tell all of you who have devices, stop wasting your time. Google what is the meaning of oligarchy, a group of people, taking over a country, and the wealth and everything is surrounded around them. There's a pattern. And any people like Obi Cubana, I feel sorry for him, but I really don't, because at this time he's supposed to understand what is really going on. Because if you choose to be an oligarch in a system like Nigeria, just know this. There's a possibility that every business you've worked with, everything that you've ever owned in Nigeria, I don't know about outside Nigeria, you might lose it within a space of very, very short time. Yes. And I believe Abiola went through the same thing, and that's why I see most of his businesses, they crumbled within a short period of time. It's not because his children didn't know how to manage it. This is the system that happens when you are a wealthy person, you choose to join an intimidating system of government. There's a possibility that your so-called wealth would not last. Go and read the Russian oligarch. Go and look at what happened to each and every one of them, one by one. And if any one of them come up to go against the man from Bodland or APC, because they know that their businesses, is kind of shady, they know that just one phone call, that's the end of their business. So I'm not assuming anything on anybody, I'm not insinuating anything, but I'm just saying, if you are a wealthy person in Nigeria and you want to join these people, just know that anything can happen at any time. And Nigerians, stop looking for heroes. Stop looking for heroes in people that have money. Stop looking for heroes in people who are outspoken. Find a standard in the kind of leader that you want. And please, there's no gray area. You have to pick a side. You have to pick a side. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Finally, and if I
Mr. Elvis, you don't allow me
thank
to talk
God.
today. There's a lot of things I want to talk about, but it's okay.
Ija, this woman.
It's
Madam Rita,
okay.
fight for everybody. Don't fight for yourself alone.
What do you mean fight for everybody? I don't understand.
What do you mean fight for everybody? I beg, go and rest, my friend. Don't fight for yourself
There's a
alone.
lot of things everybody go talk, but we not get time. And the two I mean with that.
I understand. You know, sometimes
You
we're
know,
not here
tomorrow
every
you will
day.
continue.
Well, hopefully by
Tomorrow
God's
you
grace, I'll be
continue.
here.
Now Elvis be the problem.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you. Thank you. We're already 4 hours.
Elvis
It's
the
easy
bomb
to
foil
do
there.
this for everything.
Elvis the bomb foil.
Thank you, Amashola. No mind.
Make him go UK now. Now they be in house. You know, get another house.
Now, I'm in Nigeria.
And a British.
Nigerian.
And
You
a
are not
British.
proud of where you
Forget, not be proud. Not be down be make you proud. Not be down go make you proud. We never get country. Which one the proud of that place? I want a country.
Yeah. Is it? Is it not your country anymore?
Now my country, but not yet a country. It's not yet a country.
Now there you do elementary.
It's a geographical location.
Hey, Oga, na country. You did elementary there.
It's a geographical location.
You also went to university there. So don't.
I was ignorant then.
You were ignorant then. Oh, see you.
Yes, now I'm wise. Awolowo has taught me.
Not follow and argue. Give us
Awolowo has taught me.
Awolowo has taught you. Now I go see something. Forget the one way bring come like.
Yes, now.
Black Panther
Yes.
this weekend.
He has taught me.
Black Panther this weekend run today. How you see him?
Oh boy, I grind my teeth. I grind my teeth. Say they not catch him. So they catch him. I will see what I will deliver here today.
Waiting he do now or no?
They say wicked jump gutter. He jump gutter. His security may come push his head that inside the SUV. Then they zoom away.
Waiting wicked do then. Waiting wicked wrong.
People know
I
that
don't know.
sometimes this power is transient.
We need to find out who.
As a matter of fact, somebody said power is transit and position expires. Power is transient and position expires. It's a matter of time. Wike, your time will soon expire.
Okay. All right. Mashallah, give your final submission. 2 minutes.
I get final commission. I don't see drug where they
Okay.
show just now. I get to not the see drug where you show just now. To let you know, say the country don't finally he don't faggy. Because in those days you will not get mind carry drug. There is somebody I know that brought drug into this country. NDLES exposed him like this, but I do not know whether he's still in jail, whether they have used money to buy him over. He's a prominent person in Delta State. His brothers brought drug into the country. Whether he's in jail, we don't know. Whether the case has been cancelled, we don't know. And they brought on that set of people again. And so they will take shows for TV. What happened to the end, we're not going to know. Because our journalists don't follow up all these cases.
Drugs have taken over. Drugs have taken over all those expenses. Mr. Elvis,
Even if they follow up, even if they follow up, not waiting that one should not waiting that they want them, then go tell them.
Level of drug where they go.
My dad was I tell you yes, say many Nigerian millionaires, the ones who are the year, say they're into drug. I not go believe until it go reveal one day.
The private jets that they have, you know what they use that private jet for?
See, give them a mandate. This woman brought this drug. They say it's the largest seized they've seized since. What think give
Mashallah. No be today with they hear the single largest seize in Nigeria. No be today. We have had that story over and over again.
3 billion of drug. Who wants to smoke them? Now Nigerian will not give work, where they won't collect tax on their hand. Now this kind of drug they won't smoke, they collect tax. Can you imagine?
Exactly. Now, at least this one don't add our tax. This one don't become our tax.
If somebody is bringing this kind of drug and cocaine, heroin, everything, now this kind of people won't do work. We won't work. They won't use their head work. You will get achievement of tax. Because you
see your government is involved in this one.
Who get work?
Venezuela. If he be from Venezuela, link because of
Mr. Odua, your 2 minutes, sir. Mr. Odua.
Okay, thank you very much. What I will say is that things that man they said they pursue for Abuja. Now waiting.
Kai, which kind of network be this one? Mr. Odowabi, you don't
You in the name of
Mr. Odowa, you don't pack go Yugoslavia.
You don't come in the name of say you be government.
Maybe in the area.
Let it be government. You just come, go destroy people's house. The people when you hold their land, when they are forefather, now they for make farm, grow up. Then you come saying you are developing, you are government, you are this. People say that government get power. Government not be animal, government a human being. You don't know just come and destroy old land of people. You need to go to those farm area and make a city, not the place that people have built their houses. In the name of your government, you want to give Abuja this thing, or you want to give Lagos a diagram. How did you people call it? Structure or this? It is not on people old towns. Go to new area, farms, land, and make those things too.
No, don't be surprised. No, give us a mandate. Stop, please. You only have 2 minutes. You cannot answer you. Sorry.
That is for that. That is my advice to those our brothers. They are destroying their houses in Lagos. They should do the same thing. So for Nigerians, I mean, I'm not listening to Obi Cubana. And Obi Cubana, whatever you have to say, it is your own. Nigerians who want to vote, take the pain that is in your heart, throw away Tinubu and all his teams. However they will, whether they are neck, we can still do the same thing like Venezuela. We can do more than
Thank you.
Iran and others. What matters is let our country be good. It is our action that will make our country good. If we decide to see good and say we want to do bad, our country will remain bad.
Thank you. Give us a mandate. Your 2 minutes, please.
Thank you very much. Even though I give somebody my minutes, you see. Thank you very much. Well, I just want to say that this week's issue, right? It may even be that the APC are the one behind it. you can't tell if the APC are the one behind it allegedly. So I mean, power is transient. Position will expire one day. Wiki, only if you have done the right thing in the last election. But I'm very sure that you will pay for the evil that you have done against your own people. And Obi Cubana, time is running, the clock is ticking. Speak if you truly care about your people. Talk about the situation of this city boy nomination that was given to you, or that they are now throwing to the airspace. But I mean, APC, what they cannot forge does not exist. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. Have a good evening. Thank you. Bye.
Oh yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Black Panther.
My brother, thank you very much. Like I told you,
Black Panther
I'm still waiting for my. I'm there now. Can't you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now they hear you.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Now, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Like I told you, I'm here to receive my paper so that I can sign up for that club so that we can jiggle it on this network here.
Which club want to survive? Club they are beating us now.
For the drug stuff, the government officials are involved. It's a government thing. When a large consignment is being brought in like this, you know that it has a government donation. So don't let us waste our time in that. They've been bringing, it's all government affiliated stuff. Like I told you all, it's affiliated to the government, and government is doing a lot of things. And like you people have not, I hope you people have heard, your president have just jetted out to Turkey yesterday. He's going for another ambassadorial tour of Turkey to do some rubbish. And we are going to get intel on it. And what he's going to do, we are going to get intel on it. So let him continue to gallivant around the world and meeting those people that are causing problem in the world, like Turkey and Iran and Iraq and Saudi Arabia, all those people that are causing issues in the world. Let him be like France. Let him be going there. Let him not go to countries that are ready to sit on the table and do legitimate business with the country, so that businesses people can benefit. Thank you, my brother, and you will hear from me very soon the new club I'm going to
I know
sign.
the hear anything
Thank
from
you.
you. Go and sleep, my
The
friend.
new
Go
club
and
I'm going to
sleep.
sign. I'm going to sign the
I don't want
T-shirt.
to
I'm
hear
going to sign
Arsenal
they
is
are going to
losing.
bring in
Arsenal
my
is
bed, my
losing.
jersey,
friend.
and I'm going to sign the jersey and bring it,
Arsenal is
present
losing.
it to Nigeria World family that yes, I am with a club, a new club now, not Arsenal.
In
Arsenal
as
is
much
an
as
old school.
you go with Barcelona, Arsenal
I
is
lost
losing.
I lost investment
You be
because of
coach or you be
Arsenal.
player?
Black Panther.
You be
Uh-huh.
coach or you be player? Or you are last man?
Arsenal lost investment. I'm an investor. I lost
In where?
investment in Arsenal
Investment in
club.
where? Investment in where?
You know how they do it for London now. When they want
Which
play, what they
London?
do, they call
Are
investment.
you in London or US?
You know what they
Invested in
happen. You know they
weekend.
talk. I get the software
Investment
here
where?
now. I get the software
Okay,
for
you are
my
the
phone
one.
here.
You want to start producing their shoe or their jersey.
Don't worry, it's a closed matter. No, nobody go here
No,
until
they
I
are
see the signature.
chingad. No, they are chingad.
Don't
Arsenal is
worry,
losing.
Nigeria Watch
Arsenal
will
is
hear.
losing.
Nigeria Watch will hear it now because the club is going to win the league. People might be surprised, but it's going to win the league.
Oga, leave the
Thank
club.
you.
Which
Thank
club
you
is
so
going
This
to
much.
year.
win the league?
Oh yeah, let's go. Una do well. I don't want to divert to another conversation. Tomorrow we continue again. We miss Mr. Alabo today. At least make you go give
I go make you cry for this Premier League. Don't worry.
now, no, don't worry. We'll shame you. Don't worry. Arsenal will win the league. Don't worry. You know, when they choose us, we
Arsenal,
win the
we win
league.
what? Arsenal win what?
We
We
win the
win
league
league.
now.
What you know?
Which league? Which league?
Now
Which
you go
league?
win them.
Which league?
Premiership.
Anyway,
I beg
Premiership.
you,
before
make I
we
go sit
go,
down.
before we go, a Nigerian that visited Nigeria have this.
I went to Nigeria for the first time this past December, and not to be dramatic, but that trip changed my life and my perspective on so many different things. And now I understand why every time Nigerian independence comes around and us in the States were so pumped up throwing parties. Oh my God, Nigerian independence, doing photo shoots, wearing green, white, green. And people back home in Nigeria are upset with us and they're like, why are you celebrating? And you won't understand until you go there and see that there's quite literally nothing to celebrate about Nigeria. Poverty is insane. People can't afford basic health care. If there's an emergency, you don't have 911 to come and help you. Like, there's so many things that needs to be done in Nigeria. If you get sick or if you get injured in Nigeria and you don't have money, it's quite literally a death sentence. Even if you do have the money, it can still be a death sentence for you. We had to rush my sister to the hospital because when she was getting out of the shower in the village, it fell on her and all the glass pierced her skin. And we took her to the hospital, and when we got there, the sight was so disheartening. What I saw made me so emotional because there are so many people there that were just laying around unattended to. The fact of the matter is, if you're there and you don't have money, you will die. You can be bleeding out in that hospital, and if they ask you for your payment card and you don't have it, they will watch you die. Thankfully, my family was privileged enough to have money to, help my sister, and she was stable at this point. But seeing other people laying there not being attended to was so sad. For one, the hospital only had one blood pressure cuff, and it was cloth. They used it on someone and now wanted to put on my sister, and my sister said, no, I'm okay. I don't want you to put that on me. Two, in that whole emergency unit, there was only one nurse there. One nurse. Three, my family had to go and buy Band-Aids for the hospital because the hospital did not have Band-Aids. They were treating my sister and the nurse said, can you go buy plaster? A hospital doesn't have the proper equipment to take care of the patients there. As a recent graduate from nursing school, this made me so sad because I believe that everyone deserves proper health care. And I just think it's a basic human right that everyone deserves to be treated, whether you have money or not. Your health is the most important thing. And that just motivated me to, start a GoFundMe to raise money for this hospital, at least to start seeing the change that I want to see, because Nigeria is more than just dancing and jollof rice and Afro beats. Like, we need to tackle the bigger issue at hand, the poverty, the lack of healthcare. It's so bad. We need to stop associating Nigeria with just vibes on vibes on vibes. Go there for a good time, spend your money, come back every December. Like, there's so much more to Nigeria than just vibes. So the link will be in my bio to donate money to this hospital, get some supplies for the hospital.
All right. Now, so everybody is complaining. What to for this country. Everybody is complaining. I just thought you guys should
Niger
listen
Watch.
to that.
Niger Watch. Now this video requires the opinion of all of us. This type of thing is good to be discussed because apart from
No,
politics, this is what this is into. This is
yeah,
what
this matter,
Until it happens to you,
Nigerians,
you
all of
never
us, they
know.
pretend. This matter where this get talk, so all Nigerians, they pretend on this matter. And nobody want bring them to their own governor or this to tackle this matter with a pretend. If not,
Until it happens to them, they don't talk.
Yes.
See, Amanda,
They
it
don't
happened to her, she started speaking.
Exactly.
This lady, it happened to her, she started talking. See, it's everything is
Joshua.
for everybody. It happened to Joshua, and then people like, oh my God, Ogun State governor, there's no ambulance. They suddenly realize, people from Ogun State suddenly realize that Ogun State governor is not Abiodun is LA. That's what I call him. You know, he's not doing nothing. So until it comes close to home, then people start talking. I'm not even gonna listen. I'm not even gonna make any comment.
That same road that Joshua had the accident. There was an accident there last week. Yeah, he was still on the news. So what are we talking?
Sir, I want to say something. We are seeing it here. I want to make one thing that happened. When white man came, I'm not even talk of coming to Europe at all. The white came to my house or our house, he will
his network too bad.
My brother, what is the cause of our problem now? Now corruption. Corruption in the hospital, corruption in police, corruption in business, corruption in every sector.
Okay.
Now they kill everything. So how can you not have inventory on your drug medication in the hospital? You don't have inventory.
Federal government.
Jesus
the
Christ.
lady said it was only one nurse. Go buy bandage. Go buy plaster. And we paid $9 million to go tell Americans what Riley Moore don't already tell them. To go lie, to go tell Americans, there's no Christian genocide.
You guys know what
Can you
happens
imagine?
in the delivery room. If you guys see how women are delivered their baby, you as a man, you will break down and cry. So this one is just smarting. You are, oh God, let me not even talk. You know what? If you know what happens there, you just
Same thing when they use lanta for the living room, lanta, atupa, lanta.
Then give in to the woman say,
Yeah, we don't dehumanize ourselves too much.
See, that is why we need to stop all this.
Look at this woman. You want make your baby die? You want make your baby die? I bet push Jordan. Look at it. Is saying
that one is even an administrative thing. We're talking about infrastructures in the hospital.
Anyway,
that's even different. That is why when people are talking about like what this young girl is talking about, oh, let us celebrate Nigerian independence day. Let us celebrate what they call is Dirty December. To me, I'm like, what are you people celebrating? See, somebody made a comment from one of the videos Mr. Elvis played in the beginning. The guy said, he never pepper Nigerians rich. And really, he never pepper Nigerians. Because if you don't pepper Nigerians, a lot of things that's happening, social media or even influencers, they'll be scared to openly support something that is not right. We haven't gotten there. We have not gotten there. We are just preaching. Peter Obi is just teaching. Mr. Niger, what is just teaching? Just like each and every one of us speaking on a daily basis. We are just talking. But the real fact is, he never
how much is the salary of fairness? How much is the salary of fairness? We can get up to 10 in a shift.
That's
in a particular shift.
This election, what I'm just seeing, he never prepare Nigerians rich. He never prepare them.
That's why they tell us, say, we are not a country yet. And they tell us we're not a country. We know if you manage your hospital. What do you manage?
Understand where we belong to. We are not even citizens. We are not true citizens.
Let's say,
we'll pursue this man on for government.
Let's be sincere to ourselves. Let us not deceive ourselves. There are something that we need also to do. A man in America said, think of what you will do for America, not what America will do for you. Or think we begin to put that in our memory. There's no country that will go forward. Those who have money, instead of them bringing the normal amenities, the next thing is to go and buy a limousine, to go and buy a Hummer Jeep, to go and buy a Lexus, to go and buy this. I use Joshua as an example. when he has that accident, Joshua has money that can bring 10 ambulance, but he will not do. The next thing where they will say a Dakbo or Ekbo or that one did not bring ambulance.
Oga Odua,
Yes.
I want to ask every one of you, where the country we are in now, some of us are citizens of that country, where have you seen where a government official or even an individual, he bought a Rolls Royce, he started showing it on TikTok, I bought a Rolls Royce, and AFRU, they never go after in tax issue or go after a record. Where?
I've been one show something. This is bandage. This is bandage. Be this. Na bandage be this. This is bandage. Not be infrastructure. This one a consumable bandage. Be this. Everybody. The ladies say bandage. No, they go buy bandage. Be this.
We're just wicked.
This is bandage. This is bandage.
See, Madam Rita, thank you for that word. Wickedness, and we allowed all other things enter our head.
Bandage.
This because this is bandage, and there's budget. You then go budget for 550.
See, this issue, not only federal government hospital, private hospital, no, they get bandage too. Not only federal government hospital, private hospital are included in these issues. Many of them don't even get bandage. Many of them.
When you see people, somebody told me a story one day. Somebody called me, say our town don't develop now. If you see, I say, for my village, he say, come now, people go just full main road. If you see table, people got the point and kill everywhere, fish this. Now I tell and say, all those fish where then they chop, supposing bone can't hook for truth. Ambulance, they will go take person go hospital, if you talk. I say, how you go say we don't develop? I say, yes, so they fish your fish point and kill. You go the pond, say, madam, I want this and this. The fish go they run, then go they pursue and catch them. You go they drink beer, then go they prepare the.
And my favorite pepper soup be that too, point and kill.
So when they carry and come, the person was trying to impress me. Say, I miss. Say, as you know, come home, you miss. Say every say our town don't develop. Go see road safe. Come and see everywhere. Shops, he say if you see fish now our people then our town then they can't collect good fish. Now I tell and say, we don't develop. He say yes. I say, what if then they chop that fish? Bone, come cross neck. The man cough, walk. They give him bigger fish, make it take push and die, walk. Then he go begin shiver. I say, ambulance day. Where go carry? Where the hospital? Where they go carry and go? The man no talk. Let I say, this thing where you talk not true. I no think like this. I say, see, we never develop. For that fish, where they chop, through bone catch you for neck. Where you go carry? And where you go, they say no plaster. They bleed. We never get a bandage. Oga go buy bandage for that. This thing. Now the bandage be this. The hospital. See bandage. Now be this. You see, these are the basic things that makes a society, not just a country, a society. If we can boast of things like this, skyscraper, limousine, all those ones, we can get something. Look at hospital. A woman, blood pressure, cough, blood pressure. Now old model, but yet only one day. Blood pressure no need all this. This just even with your one finger you put in all this and you go just they measure even there's one they even touch you for skin like they just touch and come out. You go they give them everything they need. Even blood glucose. Those ones not the model, but the old one when they use is 1980. We not even get them up to 10. Where you go they pump and like this? They say only one. So for this person to need, I say make we wait, only one, despite the 1982 or 1975 model. Yet, they only one. It's a shame. It's a big shame. Pray make you not fall sick for Nigeria. Well, Chimamanda Adichie done they sue the hospital. I don't know. Even though you sue reach tomorrow, death, but the person don't die, but I don't know.
But where they want to go?
We can say that the person is dead. But honestly,
where is in Sweden? Is in the same country that the doctor doesn't care about you?
Such should be closed down.
Isn't where the judge, the court need to go to Market Square to go and look for evidence?
It's true.
You see the problem we have in the country, eh? Like I always say, Agberu, tout are in government. Those are
Exactly, thieves and tout at your level.
Those that go to school too, they don't know the consequences of what they are doing. You can imagine you are a doctor or a medical person, you do not have the right equipment to treat, and you open shop. Do you get me? You don't have the right equipment, you're opening shop. You are a doctor, you don't have the correct
Nigerian hospital know they get oxygen.
You dey talk of oxygen, sir. You dey talk of oxygen. Private hospital, they go tell you say NEPA no give the light. Where solar panel is everywhere, NEPA no give the light. There's no light.
Make I tell you now something. You see, we go encounter a lot of issues. Look, this hospital now small thing, we go so encounter another scenario again. You go know this thing go gradually they tell everyone say we are not a country yet.
It's true, we are not. Of course,
we are not a country yet. People don't want to get this thing. In a country where you don't have a system how hospital is being run, the standard you don't have. How will you call that a country? Even Benin Republic get standard for hospital. Benin Republic get standard.
Wait, you say we not be country yet. Are we human beings?
We are human beings. We don't have laws that govern ourselves.
I don't agree. Because in a country where human beings live, your president will not hear that they killed over 200 people, and he doesn't have a feeling of it. If they don't feel it, it doesn't concern them. We are not okay.
Because he still believes in his tribe. His concern is focused on his tribe. We have not come together to make a country. Awolowo said it now.
The issue is not
tribe. Hold on. Why was Awolowo developing the West? Why was he doing that?
See, Black Panther, as much as the US is saying they should divide Nigeria, the other criminals divide themselves again and enter different countries.
No, you not go work like that. You not go work like that. The way it's here, you not go work like that.
You go and let it happen.
No, you not go work like that. Look, let me tell you one thing. There's one thing. Let me tell you. There's a psychology. There's a psych.
5 minutes to round up. 5 minutes.
No, my brother, let us not be very hopeless. There's a psych that comes into the arena when you have a way, having a country. Nobody will dictate to you that, oh, I am the leader. What are you saying? They will grab you and throw you into the sea. Don't think about that. If we have a country now, Nigeria is divided into two. You will see all these old leaders, they go run.
I can bet you
because the youth will go galvanize them. The diaspora, we go all move back home. We go move back home. Me presently, I go home, go vote for referendum. I no go ever meet her.
Black Panther, they talk like this now. If you happen to say the divide them, the same set of thieves, the same set of people.
No, we're not going to allow them because it's not their country.
We're not going to allow them. Now we see them.
We're not going to allow them. No, we're not going to allow them. Look, we know where they're coming from. Look, India.
No, listen.
Let me tell you, India face the same problem with us.
Black Panther. Sorry. Make we even leave those ones. This bandage. I just checked for Google how much. No, it's true.
Bandage. Now Nigeria no be country. Now make us know they think that way. We not care for each other.
Yet you analyze their politics. Hold on first, Black Panther. This bandage I just checked. About this one where they roll like this. About 80 pieces of them will give you like 2,000 naira. 80 online. 80 that's a roll 2,000 naira. So which means with something like 10,000 naira, it can be stocked in cartons with 10,000 or with something like 100,000. And yet they will budget like for one hospital, say 5.258 billion when you go there. Now, outdated sphygmomanometer to measure blood pressure where you carry person come, you go roll and then begin the pump and like this. And that one, only one, according to the lady, only one day. Only one. Something that's supposed to be at every bedside. Maybe if they
will they produce them? The question, will they produce anything?
You
blood
put
pressure machine.
You don't have to produce it to have it in your hospital. You don't have to produce it.
No. Look at it. Look at how it
You don't
works.
have to produce it to have it.
I know.
Ebara bandage.
See.
Do you know that one that you hold? That one that you are holding. Now the government can tell you that they can tell you that thing that you're holding. It costs 1 million naira. That thing that you're holding.
It's true.
They can tell
for
you
budget.
it costs 1 million.
For budget.
See,
that's
the
why,
problem
and that's why when Madam Mila was saying that until this guy come out and tell you that this is how much I get as internal revenue, this is how much I get from federal government, this is how much we spend on that project, nothing. As you are holding that thing, they can tell that thing costs 1 million naira. That in your hand.
How will they tell you they are not answerable to you? Why people they pretend too much? They are not answerable to. We are not. Look, they are not answerable to us. Did you follow them to write down rules that is governing them?
No, you cannot. You can't say they are not answerable to you. They are
not answerable to any Nigerian.
They are answerable to us because they are answerable to us because
look. Let me tell you
if we demand answer, they will give you answer.
Just a mandate. Wait. That's not how to run a company. If you are running a company, I made the law. Will I be answerable to anybody?
You see, Black all this one.
That's not very straightforward. More than truthful. One of the things that the country. You are thinking that we are a country. That's the way you are thinking. You are not looking at it from my own angle.
Make we start from ground floor. Bandage no day. You analyze political system. Bandage, day. The blood pressure machine na the 1972 model or 1980 is still only one day. Day. Nine be the thing where we go to talk. Why bandage no day?
When corruption don't become norms. Tell me the country where corruption are norms. Tell me. If not in Nigeria, you are saying they're answerable to you. You vote for them. You vote for them since 1960. Since 1960, you not vote for them. When I get any constitution, when I write, you are saying they're answerable to you. How?
Peter, come and try your best. God willing.
Okay, let me give you for instance now. They arrested a girl in the north. The girl, they said enough hand over to Nigerian police. Say na Sharia law, they take hold the girl. Who are you answerable to?
Bandage.
Don't deceive ourselves. We deceive ourselves. Never ready to fight. When I no worry, Iran no go soon happen to us.
Bandage. See, bandage.
All of us go to pretend we get constitution, we get law. Which law you get? Now you write them.
The bandage, the Nigerian hospital. Bandage.
How bandage go there? When nobody everybody in that jungle. This guy can was right now. He said
why you call this bandage?
No, you go. No, you go show us the short video.
Bandage, everybody get that for house. I get my bandage in full house. Plaster. I get my kids. The day house. You don't there for Nigeria.
Bandage.
You say make I call that one country. When person will read past me say na geographical location. You say make me at the column. I want to say na only location. You say make me at the column country. Is it not stupid of me?
Geographical expression, Mr. Black Panther.
Expression. You give us about to make me at the column country. Which country?
Bandage no there in a hospital. I don't hear that now from somebody where visit. Bandage no there.
That was expecting my letter of appointment in that club.
Elvis, everybody has spoken so much that you didn't interrupt them.
Thank you.
But when it's my turn, Mr. Elvis says it's over.
Okay, but Narita, go ahead.
I don't have anything to say. They've said it all. I'm just listening.
Okay.
Can I, Madarita, they find trouble?
Thank you.
Don't they laugh? They laugh.
Thank you.
Where's Kakabo?
Thank you, Madarita. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you, Augustine. Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. Give us a mandate. Thank you, everyone else that came here. Mashallah, our brother from Nigeria as well. I appreciate you all. And thank you also, government there for the super chat earlier on. I appreciate every one of you that called in, Mother Deborah, God Simon, God Wale, and many others. Thank you, my people. Thank you, my people. Right down the comment section. Mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. Abu Aziz, thank you very much. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Vatos Okwebele. Thank you, Saddam, Arins TV, Lady Gina, and many others. Tony Africa, Michael Ganemaro, Vatos Okwebele. God bless you all, my people. Okay, we come to the end of the broadcast. Please help us to press on the like and help us to share if you can. And if you're coming across this platform for the first time, you're wondering what we're doing here. We are just here every single day, pouring out our plight, calling out our government to do the right thing. That's what the platform stands for. So if you think that's what you're looking for, you're in the right place. But if you're looking for where they are sharing money, where they are buying people, move forward, and turn left, they are in that area. You will find them there. But here we are speaking truth to power, expressing our plight daily, telling our government that we can't continue like this. I hope God bless you and good night and bye for now.
That's right. Yes.
If you're